What is up, everybody? It is 8 o'clock. It's Wednesday night, and we're about 3 hours past the Sony show, and it's time for Gaming Beyond the Box. And as you know, we've got a couple of legends on the podcast with us tonight, and we will actually start with the bottom right corner, the guy that looks like Kratos trying to eat ramen. What's up, Bomber?
What's going on, man? I'm excited today. We got some legends on the panel. Going to be talking some good old raunchy stuff tonight. So let's do this. I'm ready to let's just keep it going. Let's go.
Matter of fact, everybody in the chat, I brought this just for King. If you guys need any of this, let us know. We will get this out to you. This is shea butter for those needs. So we do have shea butter in the house. Just let us know. It'll probably be somewhere in the description. Next, we have the. I can't even come off with it. I'm so fucked up tonight. What's up, Fork?
What's up? Hey, I'm excited to be here. I got King to my left. I can put like my. Oh, that's right. I can like touch you. Got Dealer here. It's exciting. We got some PlayStation news. Some of it wasn't very exciting. It was kind of like okay. Yeah, kind of excited with everything that's going on, and can't wait to play some of these games that are coming out.
Well, I hope you weren't. Never mind. I'm gonna let King do this. All right, and we have the one, the only, the man himself, one of the IronLords, King David.
Thank you. We only have one legend on the show. That's Dilla. That is my guy. I'm so happy to be here, and of course, you know what it is. It's so new, baby.
I've been waiting for that.
Y'all gonna get it today.
And the man that is not on webcam, but everybody knows him anyway, just by that voice. What is up, Mr. Dealer?
Hey! Seriously, it's good to be here with, and by the way, I've had a few hours of sleep. I watched this damn event. We all had a stroke after Sony confirmed everything we all been saying about these damn games, that they could be on all these platforms and all this shit. After this fucking crackhead of a Sony community on Twitter told us for months and months and months that no, we're full of shit. Spider-Man couldn't be on PS4. Not only that, Sony bitch smacked, hey, Horizon Zero Dawn on PS4 too. The sequel, right? Like everything's coming to PS4. It's just nuts, man, because I feel like they tried to trick me. You ever been tricked by a salesman? This is the closest I've ever been. Where Sony's like
tricked by a guy in an alley.
All right, well, we know that was a trick. But seriously, like after this event, man, I thought it was a great event, but holy shit, after everything that this Sony community has been saying and how we're wrong, and they got bitch smacked so fucking hard today by all their narratives over the past 6 months. Oh, why you got to buy an Xbox? You can play that somewhere else. Well, your shit's on PS4 now. It's coming to PC. Like all your narratives have been crushed. Your games are held back now by PS4. It's on PS4. So again, very little sleep, and I spent the last 3 hours working on this fucking video that I didn't want to do because I just wanted to chill for a day. And I just, today should be a good show because, again, it just proves that there's a lot of people out there on the Sony camp that just have no fucking clue about anything. So, yeah, thanks for having me.
Always a fun time to have you on the show. Oh. And Taylor, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Well, I think I meant to say good morning, everyone. Let's get this party started unless you're a PS5 and just had your socks blew off. He blew so hard on that controller, he blew the games all the way back to PS4.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's pretty funny, actually.
That's good.
That's dedication.
That's dedication, right?
All right. And on the top right, we have Italian Clowns. What is up, Clowns?
Hey, what's going on, man? Pleasure being here. You know what I'm so excited about? I'm so excited for King's take on this, man. All the knees he's going to be collecting. And I can't wait to play Spider-Man Miles Morales for $50 on my PS4.
Why is that $50? Why are they charging less than a full game?
No idea.
Why are they charging you a full
DLC?
game price?
Why are they charging you $50 for
DLC,
this
right?
full new, full-on
$50
sequel.
DLC right there.
That's a $20 game.
$50.
And then we have the one, the only, the creator of the Elvis vibrator with 3 speeds, let me tell you, double chin, jailhouse rock, and the panel alcoholic ACS Husk. What's up, fucker?
Hola, fuckers. Yeah, so
Are you gonna suck on that beer bottle, or what are you doing with
the
it?
show and go back and forth
deep
about
throat
how
the bottle,
awesome
man.
that event was. Oh yeah, just give me about an hour.
What do you do with the beer bottle? Like, you fucking it? Do you suck it off, or?
No, I did it on
Anyway.
taking a drink and I just kind of stopped.
I'm scared.
About halfway.
I'm scared.
I'm also scared.
And the only other person without a camera is our Borderlands sperm psycho thingamabobber, Leo. What's up, dude?
No camera club right here.
There you go.
I'm doing good, man. Looking forward to seeing what happens tonight. Let's get started.
It makes everybody feel better. We will have another part of RDX on the show next week, Mr. Colt Eastwood himself, and he has agreed to go on webcam.
That's my guy.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
He's agreed to give everyone foot jobs. What?
Behind a dumpster?
He's
And
got
then-
time on
Keep trying,
Twitter.
I'm just saying.
And then we have the leader of the Flat Earth Society of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Ghost. What's going on, Ghost?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Still taking applications on Twitter. We'll talk about that later. How's everybody doing tonight? Thanks for everybody coming out. Guests, the chat. Everybody looks like they're having a good time. Let's get into this fucking shit right now.
That's right.
All right. And Dutch, thank you for the $5 super chat. PlayStation just did the hardest U-turn in history with the largest console in history. They ain't fooling no one. Dude, you don't want to know how many thoughts we have on this shit. I know between all of us on the panel, yeah, it's going to get nasty. It's going to get really nasty.
Which just to reiterate, like, just to be clear, what they're doing is good. Like, they're
yeah,
giving you more
absolutely.
flexibility. They're giving you more options. The problem is they tried to smoke bomb us. And that's after 6 months of their fucking community, who, again, can barely read, bitching and saying all this shit, right? I mean, I can't even say, well, I'm not sure how many games are going to be there at launch for backwards compatibility. I think it's only a couple hundred. They haven't been exactly clear without somebody then trying to bitch at me because, oh, apparently there's more than that. I'm like, well, I've literally said I could be wrong. I don't fucking know. These guys went on for half a year preaching about how this is a real next-gen thing and they believe in traditional console shit and these games can't be played anywhere and thanks to the SSD, Spider-Man's webs have extra webs. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, again, like what they're doing is good, but after dealing with the community associated with the product, which I really try to separate myself to the two, right? But
I think most of us do.
so much bullshit coming from that side, and it really does help fuel tonight's show, people.
Oh yeah. And what the hell is that PlayStation Plus collections? Like what actually is
hold
that?
Hold on. I'll tell you.
Like,
but just listen.
okay.
Let's
No,
get to the super chat.
see, there is way too big of a smile on your fucking face right now.
Yeah, let me get to the super chat before we turn King loose. Give me the $5 super chat. Boogeyman. Sony's giving me no reason to buy the PS5 next gen. Every excuse they have that I want will be available on Series X. No need to bet on that pony. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still buying one.
So before we get too far
Yeah,
into
Sony.
it, I just have a question since dealer's probably the more guru of understanding how shit works. So if the PlayStation 5 will do 4K at 30 with Miles Morales, and then 1080p at 60 frames, but you can crank it up to 120. What are you playing 120 in? 720?
Did they confirm 120 hertz for it?
No.
I saw it somewhere.
They said an
No.
option,
No.
right?
They just said
No.
4K 60, 4K 30.
Yeah,
No.
but on a
No.
listing it said it had
I mean,
120
there's the thing. There might be a mode without ray tracing, which is
Yeah, that's
probably
true.
the most demanding effect in the game. And then they probably have a dynamic resolution mode that's somewhere between 1080p and 4K at 60, with or without ray tracing. I don't know. And then at 120 and 480i is always on the table. Let's go.
King's gonna have a
King is
cheeser.
back there doing his Stevie Wonder impression.
So y'all act like these people.
It just needs to be.
You're gonna act like they doing something new to you. No, they not. This is the same stuff that they've been doing to you, and you guys acting like, oh, I want to know if look. It said 4K/60 with a little asterisk, right? So there's a 4K mode, and then there's a 60 mode, right? The 60 mode is in probably 1440p 60. 4K mode is in 4K 30 cinematic frame mode. There you go. Boom. Walk away. That's it. Question you should be asking yourself is, what is your PlayStation Pro going to play at? Is it going to play in 60 frames per second at 1080p? I believe so.
Nah, not 60, not with that CPU. But
Well,
I mean, you probably look at 1440 30 on the Pro or something like that.
I'm talking about at the 1080p 60 though. 1080p 60. You don't think
King
the
David,
PlayStation Pro can do that?
I like turtles, sir.
I think they have enough wizardry in that box that they can dynamic 1080p and get 60 out of the Pro. I think the Pro is going to on the Pro.
David, there's a CPU bottleneck, sir.
Yeah, but I've seen 60 frames on the Pro before.
Yeah, in games that wasn't Spider-Man shit.
Look, and I've seen someone in a dumpster that called themselves Santa. It doesn't make them Santa.
I don't know what you're doing in these back alleys, but you need to get away from there. Somebody needs to control him.
That's where he gets
He's
our
finding
topics every
sausages in the back alley.
It's like a second home. You don't understand. It's one of these things.
I've learned my lesson. If someone says they got free sausages, that's a dick. That's
not sausage.
How many times you have to go through that before you figured it out? 3, 4?
I mean,
no, I got you.
How many packs come in a sausage pack?
Sean, thanks for the $5 super chat. Stay strong tonight, Bomber. If you need a pony shoulder to cry on, I hear Nickelback.
All right, so that's fake Game Pass thing that you saw. That's that 100-game PlayStation collection streaming crap thing that they're trying to talk about with their back-a-pad thing.
Okay, so but does that doesn't count as truly backwards compatible? Then it's just their streaming service
for them.
So I still can't put my disc. So I still can't put my God of War. So I can't put my God of War disc into the PS5.
Okay.
Well, you can
on the PlayStation 4 stuff.
Yeah,
probably. But all that other stuff,
I like how you say
I'm saying probably because I got to get a hold of the beast in the house and pause and put the disc in. We still have not seen a console in the flesh. We've seen CGI at all times. You know, everything seems like a form of desperation. They showed you the price
big enough
today.
To drive the console in on. That's all.
It's kind of crap, dealer, because they tell you the price, and then a half an hour later, I'm running inside GameStop. Pre-order it.
Shoot, Walmart, man. Walmart.
They really don't want to show you how big this thing's going to be for some reason.
Something's up. Something.
I mean, that's the only thing. We know it's big. We know it's big. They got to cool it off. They've got one hell of a cooling system in there, but they just, for some reason, they do not want to show you how big this fucking thing is.
Hey, King, remember when you pick up the PlayStation 5, lift with the knees.
You'll have plenty of knees to lift it with.
You got plenty coming, so you're more than good.
I'm having UPS delivery.
It's gonna come in a box. Team lift, please.
Let me grab these. Anode. Thank you for $4.99 super chat. PS5 plays all titles at 30 FPS. Gamers have to blow really hard for 60 FPS. Wow. I'm not going to say what they have to do for 120. Yeah, I will say we're a family-friendly show, but fuck it, we're really not. And thank you for the $5 super chat. Xbox has no games, and Sony has a console the size of a horse. Where's my Game Gear Micro?
Like I told you before, Willie, I can't be on family-friendly shows. My parole
we
officer.
know, we know. Your probation officer emailed me before the show went live.
Y'all crazy.
But did anybody notice? Bomber actually showed us right before we went on the air. There was a post. Was it IGN, Bomber?
Yeah, IGN's website. Yeah.
They're showing the differences between the Xbox Series S and the digital edition of the PS5. The one thing that's missing, if you look at the photo, they tell you that the hard drive is to be announced. The storage is to be announced for the digital edition console.
Well, that's because it's going to be plug-in external. You got to pick it up on your own.
Again, it is IGN
in the fucking Blu-ray drive.
Dealer is going to be 300 gigs. Oh my god!
Like I said,
maybe they'll do a $500 or 500 gig hard drive like the Series S. You think?
Yep.
That was my thought. You
I
got to
don't
cut
know,
that
but
SSD down,
That
make
damn
up
bitch
some
is
money, and then you got to
16
charge
inches
$70
fucking
for your
tall.
games, right?
Damn.
Is that
They
something
got
else I'm
$100
That would
hearing?
from Gunplay.
explain why there is $100 difference there.
Yeah.
They got
Because that
$100
drive
from
alone
Gunplay.
is not even close to.
Nope,
No.
there's no fucking way.
It's $20.
I mean, when you buy a Blu-ray drive, you can get those pretty cheap, and then when you mass produce them like they are or buy them, they're not expensive.
That's their own.
No.
So
The more you buy, the more the price goes down on them. So,
that's only true in some things.
but
16-inch tall, 10-inch deep.
That's what she said.
Dutch. Yeah.
10-inch deep. I've been that deep.
That,
I think we know.
You're only going 2 inches at a time, so it doesn't really work that way.
Look, 2 inches times 5 strokes. That's 10 inches.
All right, Dutch, thank you for the $5 super chat. PS5 console is 16 inches tall, 10 inches deep, approximately, according to their blog. That's 4 inch deeper than the XSX and 4 inch taller. Yeah,
Jesus,
it's a big boy.
It's just a big. It's a big
That's
ass
exactly
thing.
why you haven't seen it.
With all of your statues, you're gonna have to like build an extra room to put this bitch in, or
I'm just gonna have it stand right here next to the arcade machine.
It's bigger than his arcade machine. What are you talking about?
Now, wait.
It's his makeshift wall.
Hey, King, do you have a Better Ray Bill statue?
Oh, what?
Better Ray Bill statue?
No, I got 2 that I'm bidding on right now.
Because you can put that next to the PlayStation. You got your pony, you know?
Doggy said he's going to hang his TV on it.
you mount your TV on your console.
Oh my God! Could you imagine?
It's getting real.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Just do use a projector.
PS5 is not the John Holmes of game console.
You know, tomorrow is going to be sold out, right?
It's already.
It's already sold out.
Well, I mean, no, I was able to scrounge up 4 of them, but and I'm pretty sure I could probably get another 6 tomorrow. But I know by tomorrow there won't be any left anywhere, and what's going to be? Because I don't think they're going to re-up before Christmas.
No, they said they
suppose there
production's
is
all the way
a
to March.
December. Well, they said there's supposed to be a December shipment, which granted we don't know what that means because.
But then again, they also said all these games are going to run on PS5.
Exclusive PS5. Also, yeah, that is still to be the biggest slap to your face to your consumer as anything. Just
I love that one game that was posted in chat. I can't remember which one it was. The one that Cloud was really Demon Souls. Everyone's blowing up about it, and it's like at the bottom it says limited time. Oh, okay, I'll wait for Xbox. That's fine.
But then it said PC.
Yeah, PC also. So like
now that
every
was a
game.
mistake.
I'm not sure
Was a
would Demon
fuck up
Souls
yet.
come to Xbox because that's co-developed by Japan studio that Sony owns.
That's just PC.
But they don't have the publishing right.
But I'll still get it on the PC. So
That's fine.
according to their own logic that we've been talking about, like I don't need a PS5, so why would I get one, right? Because maybe I want a fucking PS5. Maybe that's why I'll get one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna go pre-order it tomorrow, regardless. So
I want PS5 because I want to escalate.
We may have to get together, man.
Listen, I already told you. I split profits. I have no problem.
Yeah, we might have to.
Dude, you're gonna see so many $1,000 to $1,500 boxes out there.
I will admit I sold multiple Xbox One X's on eBay.
What was your price? Because I can show you my receipts. I sold them for $2,400 each. They came with 2 controllers and 4 games. My PlayStation 4s, I was selling them for $2,300 and some change. That came with 2 controllers and 2 games.
Oh no! See, I was the asshole on
He was out
eBay.
there
I
robbing
put a
no shit. You're robbing.
I put a
businessman, dude.
There's no extra controller. It's just straight up in the box.
I put 2 Scorpios up for $1,600, and they sold within a couple hours. So
yes,
everyone else was like 2,000. Like, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna be the asshole. I'm $1,600.
Okay. You know what I want to hear? I want to hear
$1,200 is still fucking $1,200 per console.
Yeah. I want to hear Wilmy talk about the their I guess they flip flop on themselves with the generations.
Well, I know Dealer was talking about it right after the show. How can you? how can you put this nicely?
No, don't put it
can't.
nicely.
You really
Go
can.
full
Like, it's
whammy
the
on it.
biggest L. It's one of the biggest L's of the generation for an entire community that ran around talking about this for 6 months.
Like Dealer said, and and I know most people here know who Dealer is. And by the way, I'm a mod for Dealer's podcast.
I mean, Ghost knows
see-
who a dealer is.
I see all the
Yeah, I
crazy
know a couple
comments.
dealers. They call me a dealer. It's a whole different story, though.
I see all the crazy comments come in on RDX every Tuesday night when they go live. And like Dealer said a minute ago, for the last 6-7 months or even longer, everybody's coming in trashing Xbox, going, "Oh man, it's going to hold everything back. It's going to hold this back, hold this back." We have seen YouTubers, all of a sudden, and I'm not going to name any names, salty, just turn around and just start doing this whole flip-flop situation.
I guess
And
that's a tool.
that's beyond the point there. But the funny part is now it's okay. This was a smart move because now Sony's talking about doing it. So now it's not like holding back generations, I guess.
Well, you
But
got to
now
remember,
it's funny.
when Xbox does it, it's wrong. But when PlayStation does it, they're godlike.
Remember, that's Spider-Man and Horizon Forbidden West.
Hey, wait a minute. What about God of War, though?
And God of War.
God of War
It
is
could be God
slated
of War.
for
I don't
next
see why
year.
it wouldn't be Gran Turismo as well. There's nothing game design that's stopping that from scaling down to PS4. This is exactly what we said months ago on RDX. Like, there's no reason these games should not be on PS4. And
And
Sony
here's the
wait
other
until
question.
a fucking month and a half before launch, let their community just talk, and now they all fucking look so stupid. It's funny.
And what happened to that fucking SSD?
I don't know. I guess they decided that
It wasn't fast enough.
Yeah, I guess so.
And the bad part, if you ever listen to RDX, Dealer and all these guys, they know their shit. They are a tech podcast.
There's a fucking reason that they have almost 3,000 people watching their fucking show
Exactly.
every week.
And
Plain and simple.
they know what they're talking about. They understand this. Dealer, D-Batch, these guys know tech. You've got trolls coming at them and other YouTubers that say, "Oh, well, you don't know shit." Okay, dude, you work at fucking Burger King flipping burgers and making fries. That does not make you a developer.
And you can't even do that shit
Well,
right.
I mean, furthermore, too, like our last show, we had 2 game developers on, right? Same show. We don't. For one, they came on and confirmed everything we've always said. For one, so we got to make sure we at least know what the fuck we're talking about. But we come in, we want their perspective on some stuff like the Series S being holding things back. They both agree it will not. All this other stuff, but there's a such thing as a track record too. And when it comes down to it, the guys that say you don't know shit, they never called shit. They don't know shit. They don't even know what the fuck is. Like, again, they thought RDNA 1 was a droid from Star Wars not long ago. I made that joke a couple times. They don't know anything about anything. And when it comes to this type of shit, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, like this whole community, it's oddly vindicating, but it's oddly frustrating because it's so much time wasted with, talking about these games holding back and Spider-Man, the SSD, and all this shit. It's just so much time and energy wasted because of that community and how they just assumed because Sony didn't say something that means hey, that's not happening.
It's not
You'd rather have
wasted
people
time.
fucking understand it, right?
I love this, Dealer. Are you crazy? It's not wasted time. This
For me,
is
it's a waste
beautiful.
of time.
No,
to
no,
argue
no.
with a pack of crackheads that don't know what the fuck they're talking
See the
about.
shea
Yeah.
butter? See the
Here we go
shea butter? When the knees
Yeah,
come in,
I agree.
I mean,
I grease them up.
grease them up. I feel like you're getting paid for this. This is why you don't think it's a waste of time.
Nobody wants no ashy knees. So we get them out of the box, right?
Is that Olay?
You're getting
man.
fucked by excited there, King.
Let me
You gotta
tell
calm
you,
down.
boy.
Fuck, man.
Do you know how many?
You really rub that lotion on right.
Well, I got to put it on my hands, right? Let me tell you. You know how many Sony pony knees?
I'm gonna be right back.
See, Dealer, Colt, D-Batch, and these
You're
guys.
done. Look at the look in the pork's eyes. Run, King, run.
They're above it, right? They don't need to be down in the mud. I love it. I love
Hey, look,
rubbing it in
King,
your
I get what you're
face.
saying, and you crack skulls, but at the end of the day, man, what's happening on Twitter, all the misinformation, the reading of a headline and running with the narrative and the swapping of narratives on a whim, it just reminds me of everything in like politics, it's the same
Yeah.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
agree.
still really frustrating to see because you're like, holy shit, man. If people just
But-
slow down, you know?
What
Dealer,
frustrates me is the
politics
people
really
that
attack
follow them
lives.
and actually
This is
think
games.
they know what they're talking about. That's what frustrates me. It's like, look, if you want to, listen to someone that's just going to blow shit up your ass, I know multiple people that will do that for free.
Yeah, it's politics.
And
just
they
like you
will
said.
blow shit up your ass.
That's
And
what
they
it
actually
is.
want
You're,
information.
you're kind of making
Oh,
it sound like a literal thing at this point, and it's
he
making me
loves-
question a few
Look,
things.
if
Like,
you follow some of these podcasters that literally just throw whatever
Say
they want out
literal
there,
or
they
liberal?
go at dealer and say, "You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
You don't have no inside source." And it's like, look, he's been right every single time on every single thing. Why? Because he actually knows these people that aren't actually doing it. If you don't like it, then go back and fix my fucking order that you're gonna fuck up because you work at goddamn Burger King.
And meet me in the dumpster in 5 minutes.
Fuck that. They're not good enough for dumb.
And don't forget the sausage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't forget that double Whopper either. Blow
I said
Extra
sausage,
mayo.
not flesh sausage. There's a goddamn difference. I mean, it annoys me when I see people retweet some of the bullshit on Twitter. It's like, why are you even giving them the breath of day of just retweeting it? It's like, I mean, at least King, when he retweets it, he's more making fun of them, where someone's like, oh, look, so-and-so's right. No, he's not right. He's got a podcast that he doesn't even fucking know what he's doing. He's just spilling shit out there.
Sodium is not good for you. Don't look at those tweets.
Yeah.
Man,
Try to avoid sodium. It's really bad for the tire.
It's frustrating to me.
It's just bad when this big ass company tells you a few months ago all these games are PS5 only, exclusive, and then all of a sudden, and they don't even announce it today that they coming on the PS4 until like, let's throw it on Twitter and tell you the price. Like, wait, what?
Yeah,
like that.
Who's
and then
gonna
it's like,
read
oh, by
the-
the way, you can look at the fine print and it says, you don't have to worry about buying a PS5 now. You can upgrade later. Wait, what? That's like, for this whole time, like, I don't know. This is where I think if you were just too much riding on one side, that's just it's
Yeah, but
bad.
at the end of the day, the same people are going to be beating their chest tomorrow talking about how great it is that if you can't get a PlayStation 5, don't worry, you can play them on PlayStation 4. It won't hold them back. It's so great. It's like last week you just did a podcast
Who's
talking about
gonna
it.
read Tim Dog's post with the Jim Spencer, Jim Ryan?
That was good.
I gotta
quote?
see that.
Funny.
Who's gonna read that?
I
put
gotta
it
see
in
that.
Super chat. Obi-Wan, thank you for $2 super chat. Say it with your chest, dealer.
What the fuck?
I
But,
mean,
What the fuck?
Fork. I mean, you gotta remember
having
you got
choice. It's about
PS
people
Plus
having
collection. PS
choice.
Plus
Jim Ryan
collection
said
for
that.
Yeah, isn't that what
They
Xbox?
They don't
Game Pass
believe
is?
in generations, right, Wilmy?
oh no. And see, the bad part, dude, if any
Or they
other
believe in
company did
generations.
this,
I'm confused.
most
No,
companies
they
do
believed
shit
in
like
Jim
this.
generations since Jim Ryan got the word from Phil.
Welcome to Generation.
Jim
But
Spencer,
a lot of
just like
businesses,
Tim
man,
said.
this is what, and from somebody that owns their own company, this is what you call shitty marketing. This is like snake oil salesman type shit. They knew this was going to happen in the beginning, and like dealer said, they let that narrative run for months and months and months.
Mhm.
And
Well, they didn't say it.
it's just- exactly, but
They're fans.
it was deceptive advertising.
I mean,
That's all you call it.
honestly, Wilmy, the only thing that I got out of this was wait for the PlayStation 5s to come out. PlayStation 4 Pro will go down in price, and I can play all the games for cheaper.
Yeah. Or
Maybe.
I'll tell you something right now.
Except for Miles Morales for $50.
Listen,
Yeah, and
you're
that's
going to be
another thing.
waiting a long time to get a PlayStation 5 if you didn't get one in this first couple of days. The last time with the PlayStation 4, it took a very long time for them to build up some steam. The fact
Months,
that they were,
right?
yes, they were launched in all the territories. Once you establish a pipeline, then you can feed the pipeline once you establish the pipeline. That's fine. But that's what they're going to do. I don't know how many they're going to
that's
ship
why
out
they
to each zone.
That's why they staggered the fucking pre-orders.
You saw
Or
it.
not the pre-orders, the release
The-
date.
the
Like
release
the
date, you
actual
see it, right?
date, you'll get it. Yeah, that's
So-
why they staggered it, right?
Well, they staggered it to attack Microsoft strong zones. Whatever strong zones, is Australia and America is Microsoft strong zones. So we're going to attack there. And our strong zones, we'll give it to them later because they're going to still be there. They're taking them for granted. Okay?
Yeah.
All this whole thing has been taking their fan base for granted. You're getting information after the fact. they didn't even give you enough time to run and get a pre-order if you're a true fan. Let's say right now you watch the show and you got to go to work, but then you find out GameStop or Walmart or whatever pre-orders went up, and they told you pre-orders will go up tomorrow. Now you're ass out.
Well, and they allocated X amount because of the U.S. launch, and then they allocated X amount a week later overseas. Like
And then-
they did that for a reason. You're 100% fucking right.
And then that guy
They're
that
trying to step on toes, right?
what's his face interviewed
They have
said
to.
that
It's a
you wouldn't have
business.
to worry about Sony just throwing a pre-order date at you out of nowhere. It wouldn't be a surprise. You would know ahead of time. Shit. Walmart
Which guy
said,
do you
"Hell,
know
knew they were
you."
gonna do this.
This fella
I mean-
deserves a mention. Which guy are you talking about?
I don't remember the guy's name because
Call him Fuckface. Good job, Fuckface.
yeah, there you go. Like he is that good that I don't say his name. But yeah, it's terrible. The guy
That's
that
a
loves to
damn
blow into
shame.
PS5. You know?
I don't like. I try to tell them to the people that are fans, these super fans, these crazy, the fans that won't have an Xbox. They'll tell you, I will never buy an Xbox. You crazy dude.
That's fine. That's more for me to sell.
Fuck Xbox. Fuck it sucks again.
Yeah,
Cases on Twitter. Yeah.
those individuals. You see, because I think it came to a shock that everybody saw me take a picture that I was inside GameStop pre-ordering my stuff. What are you crazy? You
Yeah, I
don't
read
think I
some of
play
the
this stuff?
comments.
Like, of course. Oh, he's a true gamer. Now shut up, because you think I'm on your side. I'm not on your side. You're on your own side.
Exactly.
See, you're on the gamer island where we all live, where we all play games. They're out on the psycho nut island that lives in Psychoville that thinks they know everything.
Well, it's like because a lot of people don't realize it, and when they're in the chat of these podcasts, everybody on this panel, we're all friends, and like Dealer and King,
I have friends.
we talk to each other all the time.
Only by
And-
association, Fork.
We actually get a kick out of some of the shit that we see on social media because it's some of these people. It's like they're looking for vindication.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they want. Like,
Look, when you've only
I
worked
mean,
at Burger
it's
King
so stupid.
and you barely graduated high school and you're trying to figure out how you're gonna, get a new game or something because the Wilmy Hood Bank is closed. You got to figure out something else so you don't get the money.
Walk
then
upstairs,
again-
ask mom and dad for some money. To
When you
loan,
get
know.
all your sources from the Kohl's dumpster,
Hey,
And see, I love to show it. See, on the
it's a
back of
bad
my
place to go.
Twitter,
They don't sell games. Don't go to places that don't sell games to get game information.
I love that shit.
good point.
You get
I've
probably
got
a good call.
I've got PlayStation lights behind me. I play everything, but it's funny to listen to some of these jokers on social media. It's hilarious.
I have a PlayStation box behind me.
That doesn't count. It's probably where the vibrator box is too.
No,
Oh,
that's
my
in the
God.
big ass Borderlands 3 because that thing's big, man. You gotta get some
Pause.
lube and some shea butter
Wow.
for that shit.
Is that the Elvis one?
Don't be putting shea butter on your toilet.
No shit, right?
The shea butter's for the knees, man.
Thank
But,
Special loot
Rug
box.
burn. That shit hurt.
but the strange thing is, you come out, you've known this shit for months. You knew you were going to make these games already on the PS4 and the PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
So all these dumbasses were running around, claiming that the Xbox is holding games back. You even had developers coming out talking this trash.
Yeah, the S was the
Yeah,
X,
I mean, and
the
then
one,
today
all
they
of it.
They showed, what was it, Dealer? Dirt 5?
Oh boy.
They showed Dirt 5 running on the S.
Yeah.
That first upload was rough, dude. Twitter's compression,
And-
dog shit.
Yeah, and you're watching it on Twitter. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's the bad part. It's just bad advertising. It's
Absolutely.
misleading, and a lot of people fall for the shit. And it's like King said, it's not new.
This
It's
is
not-
stuff they've been doing. The sad thing is their community, their group, right? Their group believed something that they were saying. This is why I call him Jim Dan Smooth Ryan. I remember all the stuff that he was saying before he became the boss. Back compat, that's not something that they're interested in. That's not something that he sees as a strong point. You have to look at what a person stands for because they're going to push their agenda when they get in office. This is an office that he's in, right? So this is the agenda that he's going for, right? So he waited to the last damn minute before he stuck it in your back and gave you the Julius Caesar, right? it sucks because they went into the show with smiles on their face and walked away from the show like, yo, that was a good show. Hey, what are you talking about? Did you see Twitter? What are you talking about? Yeah, Miles. Miles what? Miles is on your PlayStation Pro. Stop. like stop. And then it just kept coming. And it's like, okay, we get this information up, and then like a gangster in the alley, he puts a gun in your head and said, listen, pre-orders is up right now. Get down or lay down. Are you down with us or not?
I just saw that. Yeah, Fuzzy. Who plays old games on new hardware? Yeah, right.
Apparently, a lot more people than they want to admit. And I love to give Aaron Greenberg shit. I've always teased him, on this podcast and others, that he's not very aggressive. He walks around with his little mantini singing Kumbaya a little too much. But the thing is, he came out this afternoon because he actually posted all the launch titles for the Xbox that's coming out with the Xbox. So I do give Aaron credit. Their marketing team is stepping it up, in my opinion, at least.
They're doing better after they kind of just, they've had their little like teeter-totter of like being amazing, then all of a sudden like, eh. So, I mean, but all of a sudden, PlayStation hadn't shown anything and everybody's like so riled on it. I mean, crap. I mean, if you look at, like, when I was on there was 360,000 people on Twitch watching, and then like it just dropped significantly once you're on there. But it was just really funny just to know that this huge hype, and I was excited about what I was going to see, and then after everything, I was like, okay, and then all the other news came out behind the fact, like, hey, it's all PS4, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's
and
fine.
that didn't come out until after the presentation.
Exactly. After the presentation, it's like, hey, by the way,
leaked at all?
it's because you have 100 and something million consoles. Of course, the PS4 is going to have it because they need that money.
I mean, okay, I just want to put this out there. Anybody that doesn't get a chance to pre-order the PlayStation 5, don't worry. DM King for his eBay account number. That way you can buy them off him because you're going to be that fucking stupid to buy them at $2,000. Personally, King's awesome. I've done
You might get trade-in value.
You
for
said
your
2,000.
niece.
Whoa, don't give them the false prices.
These things going to be like 5K, baby.
I told them 3K.
But this is all I got to say. At the end of the day, you could save money and just go buy a PlayStation 4 when they take that nosedive that all consoles do when the new one comes out and still play the same games.
Oh, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Yeah, just remember though. I mean,
You're messing with my money.
remember,
Like you're hurting his whole business plan here. It's not a.
King is on your side. King is on your side, PlayStation fans. $5K a box.
Yeah,
he's got a deal for you.
Hey,
He's
King
getting
is
covered.
securing these Xbox or these PlayStation 5s just for you.
That's
It
it.
might come with a couple extra.
He's
kneecaps,
even going to
too.
put shea butter on the outside so they're
Yep.
nice and good and warm for you. So
You're
don't
missing
worry.
the point.
One
You don't
in
understand why
every box.
you don't know why King's doing this, do you?
So when you guys send in your
Fucking
knees,
ad. What the?
King
What was
is
that? Oh,
doing
that was a
this.
lotion. Oh.
King is doing this. That way, when we all meet up at PAX next year, he can force me to get an IronLords tattoo on my chest.
I swear, if I ever catch on your Patreon that you gonna get a tattoo, your ass is mine. I will not hesitate to. You will see it fly across your screen like the Flash.
As soon as it goes live.
Like anywhere on my body, I can get a tattoo.
No.
Oh.
No, I will pick the spot if you don't have it dictated on your page.
I mean,
You,
what about
sir-
dictated?
See, now we gotta leave. Turn off his mic.
Let me get you, Jay Riddy. Thank you for the $5 super chat.
King, I don't want to hear it. You've been here before.
Pre-orders go up tomorrow. Oh no, we meant to post this yesterday. LMO. We smoking that DualSense, baby. We high as fuck. I got 5 on it. That's about it. And Psycho, thank you for the $5 super chat. How about the PS5 only has 5 games at launch and PlayStation first party games are $70? Sony bending over their customers with a smile, just like that guy does.
Well,
For
I mean,
months behind goals.
Well, let's be honest. Who's got the smile? PlayStation or their customers taking the dick up the ass? I mean,
Wow.
Pretty sure it's PlayStation.
maybe both smiling. I mean, if you look,
Wow.
I don't get it. I don't get how people can
Take a lot of
can say
dicks in the
one
ass with a
thing-
smile for it.
No, I don't get how you can be pissed off at something. And
Just want to make sure I'm understanding everything.
it's never happened.
Not if you close your eyes.
Oh, fuck.
It's not happening.
There were no
If I
lights
don't
on.
see it,
couldn't
it didn't
me.
happen.
It was a colonoscopy in an alley.
But I know this is going to make me really unpopular on Twitter, and I don't really care because I crossed the 40,000 block limit this week already.
Holy shit! Hey,
Congrats.
Congratulations.
likes already.
bro.
That's awesome.
So here's the thing: you hype everybody up. You come in tonight, 4 p.m. Eastern my time. You show us Fortnite. You show us Devil May Cry 5. The Backstreet Boys reunion game. Because I'm sorry, that's just not my thing. Now, God of War, fucking A, I'm right there for it. But some of these games, I'm sorry, it's not my thing. I know some people may get into it, but some of these games did not capture my interest at all. So I was not real.
I didn't get to
like
watch it. I
seeing
was at work.
games.
I can't watch at work because the bandwidth doesn't allow it. But I did catch everything on Twitter. I listened to the catch-up show on the way home, driving to get here, and I'm good.
Look,
I saw games. I liked that.
Yeah, the show.
There wasn't
the
a
show
lot of
was
talking.
great. Like what they did with the show was great. Like they did what they were supposed to do. They showed games. They taught very little. Showed games. Granted,
but it wasn't
a lot of them were games we've already
Sony
seen.
show. It was like
granted,
it was a
yeah,
video.
well,
it was like
because again, unfortunately, they don't have a lot for launch as we have seen.
Reel. I don't know how.
And I'll play devil's advocate. You know, COVID is a thing, and it's affecting developers too. But
do you think they should have delayed it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at this point, really,
I don't know. I was happy about the show. I tuning in. I was happy as fuck. It's like I'm seeing games, I'm seeing gameplay, I'm seeing shit I haven't seen. But at the same time, it didn't feel like a Sony show. Does that make sense?
No.
As a fucking gamer, I saw these trailers and I saw some gameplay and I saw shit and I saw like 30 seconds worth of talking.
There was nothing filming. There was nothing filming. That's it.
Well, that's because you're used to getting everything all at once.
But I saw
it was different.
I enjoyed seeing what I saw, but then when I thought about the fact that it's a Sony showcase about the end of the fucking show, it's like the only thing you gave me was the price for your consoles. You didn't give me a reason to buy your fucking console. You showed me some cool shit, but it doesn't have anything to do with why I should buy your console.
I still will say though, like at least they have shown what the games will look like on the console, unlike Microsoft. So I would say at least that portion
was
is
captured.
Good. Yeah, it's
on
captured
PlayStation.
on the PS5.
At the beginning of the fucking thing, it said straight up, it said representative of emulation, blah blah blah,
that was on
shit
the first
PC.
Game. That
Yeah,
was
but
for
how
Final
many of the
Fantasy.
other ones did?
None of
the other ones said it was
Well,
captured
the rest
on
of the
PS5?
stuff was supposed to be captured on
Every single one of them said it.
Yes,
on the screen.
These are dev kits.
I must have lost myself.
Let's not mix words. These are dev kits, okay?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So what? Dev kits are representative of the final product of the console. Sometimes, but the memory constraint with inside. That's why we got Puddlegate, right, dealer?
No, that's creative vision, silly. Well, that Dirt 5 footage that came out today with those reflective puddles on the ground, just know that if that came out on Series S and those puddles were gone, that would be a downgrade. But when Spider-Man came out, the developers had decided that it looked better without all that cool looking stuff that made it look better than when it came out. So just so you guys know how creative vision works.
All right. So I had 4 things going into this show, right? And they did 3 of the 4 things. Right. 1, I wanted to see the console physical with Jim Ryan or somebody holding it in their hand.
Somebody touching it, right?
I want to see it.
I got something.
We didn't have a forklift available.
You're nasty.
It's not as big as a PlayStation 4, but I'm sure you could probably get somebody to hold it.
You're nasty for him.
I mean, let's be honest. For the right amount of money, you'll do it. Someone will do it.
No. You're nasty.
Damn right.
I wanted to see Miles Morales' actual gameplay. Thank you. You actually did that. No
and it
problem.
looked really good.
It looked damn good. It looked damn good. You know, I'm a Spider-Man head, so it was great. The lighting, the particle effects, the atmosphere, fantastic. The movement of the character, we know it was good. We know they was going to knock it out the park. Right? I wanted to see price, right? And I wanted to know about their back compat stuff. So they showed me their little package that they're going to do for the back compat. Good. I get an idea that you're going to charge me probably, I don't know, probably $50 a year for this thing or whatever the services that's going to be added to it. If it's going to be Downward Plus, whatever. I'm figuring they're going to try to shaft you in some form or way to play old games. Good.
Now the wording said it was included with Plus.
But
during the presentation,
is Plus going to go up? Because it said PlayStation 5 stuff.
True, that's true. Yeah,
I figured the PS Plus will be going up.
Right.
That's some bullshit.
But is these little, see, when you're clear, I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
When you're not clear and you're trying to bamboozle me, then we got a problem. Because it seems like the whole thing leading up to it, because you knew going all the way up to this show that the PlayStation 4 was in play at the whole time. Now, did it become more in play when your yields was 50% off? Because don't turn around and tell me that, oh no, you know, we're fine, our yields is fine, we our stock is still going to be the 11 million that we said.
Nah, these games from the beginning, this is Sony intentionally not telling their fans.
Yep.
Just like they're intentionally not showing you the fucking house-sized PS4. There's a reason, you know, they did that. And believe it or not, because so many people ran with that narrative for so long now, even though they're all full of shit, people, that's kind of the conception, right? That Sony, they're gonna have real exclusives, and that those games aren't coming to PS4. You know, it kind of works in their face. It could even be skewed as, hey, maybe they did this on purpose. Obviously, they did it on purpose, but maybe they planned on this misconception that, you know, these games are not going to be held back, and get that narrative going or something, because they see how their fan base runs with everything.
That's true.
So
Yeah,
It's just sad though. I mean, that's the thing that it just makes me mad, and I'm not a, you know, pro either side, but damn, as somebody that really wanted to get PS5, I truthfully now I'm like, shit, I can play all the games I want on my PS4 Slim.
And that's fine though. Like that's the
And that's
thing. Though.
fine.
Like that's the
And-
thing
and that's
people have
just
to
what
remember
Xbox
is they don't make money on the fucking hardware.
Yep,
If anything, they're losing
Right.
money.
No.
They just want you to buy the damn games. And PS5 is another
controllers.
way that they're gonna enable that to continue in the future.
So
And
you
the
mean
controllers, the accessories.
when I buy Spider-Man Miles Morales, it's not it's exclusive, right? Because it's on PlayStation. But if I buy Halo, it's not exclusive because it's on PC also.
Yes.
I was told console exclusive is a made up thing, so
Right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's the whole. You know.
It's fabricated.
If you don't speak pony, you won't understand.
I didn't even understand that showcase, the messaging, to be honest with you.
I could read. So
I can't speak pony. Oh, never mind. I'm going to leave that comment alone.
The only time you can is when it's in your mouth, right?
Setting traps where you don't fall into them.
No, I was going to say I can't speak pony because I've never had dick in my mouth while I talk.
Oh,
We all know that's by for.
Yeah, we all.
Healer, what happened that one time between you and I was going to stay private.
I told you, I know you didn't trip. I knew you lying.
I didn't see any puddle anywhere.
Happened one time.
It happened.
Was that the real puddle game? Was that the real puddle game?
It's how I got my Spider-Man Xbox.
you got a Spider-Man Xbox? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
look
right.
great, man.
You
It's
ended up in
Spider-Man,
the
motherfucker.
dumpster in the first place.
did he at least give you an RDX coffee cup afterwards?
Nope, sure didn't. Didn't
No,
give
he
me shit.
didn't. He gave me a napkin and said wipe up afterwards.
I gave him some crutches too. Motherfucker has a bum leg.
He took my fucking kneecap, said he was mailing it to somebody.
Oh fuck!
But
What the fuck just happened? That was great.
Taylor, what was I'm curious, dude. What was your thought on just all the games that they shown?
Y'all motherfuckers is bitching because they showed games. Like I think that was by far the best event this year. The problem for me started after the event and the roofie set in, and all the smoke and mirror shit, which I think is by far the worst example of it for Sony this whole generation. Is hey, we intentionally misled a lot of you on where these games are going to be. We sat there and told you that we believe in traditional generations, while pitching this SSD, this thing that we really didn't have to invest in. We could have saved a lot of money on the system and you know, had the same SSD as the Xbox, because none of it's going to get leveraged because these games are also on PC or they're on the PS4s you see now. I mean, there's so many things about this system. I hope there's a fucking documentary about this thing one day, because there's so many things about the PS5 that are confusing knowing that developers will not actually build game design around the PS5, if the game's on PC alone, it's like, why did you pay so much for an SSD that 99% of developers will never truly build game design around?
So their
Because
communication
remember,
has been
doesn't
shit.
improve frame rate, right? They both have the IO throughput through the RAM, through the acceleration from the SSD to speed up assets the same rate. The SSD, I mean, you're not getting any faster than 16 gigs per second or whatever that GDDR6 is in the box, right? So, I mean, still, there's so many questions around the system itself. I thought the show was good. I was entertained. I missed AAA games. It was nice seeing Call of Duty, which is weird for me to say.
Dude, that campaign looked fucking sick, right?
It did. It was just really nice seeing that stuff. And I thought they showed a lot of cool games, even stuff that wasn't announced. They blew everyone out of the water. Microsoft have deals with Cyberpunk and Valhalla and didn't fucking bother to show you any of them from that gameplay perspective. Sony did this with multiple games and multiple, I don't care if they made them or not. You know, Microsoft just did not leverage third party for some reason.
You know about the show, right? The
Say
Game
what?
Pass show. The Game Pass show.
Game Pass, you know, it was a fucking, it could have been better. I mean,
No, the new one, the
I
one
gave their
that's
last one a 7.8, like the one with Halo and the GS mountains with no textures on Craig's head. I gave that one a 7.8. They didn't show hardly any gameplay at that damn show, though,
No,
from
I'm
these
talking about
blockbuster
the
games.
one that's on. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
That's on September 17th. That one.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yes.
The one that's at what time is it? 6:30 a.m. I believe. What does it say?
6:30 a.m.
6:30 a.m. Pacific time. 3:30.
Damn. Hey,
I was gonna say,
and
Ford is
2
still in the dumpster by that time.
3:30. Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow.
No, I'm out by 5:45. Let me. Gotta get to work.
So I think a lot of stuff will be cleared up.
Yeah.
A lot of knees will be shipped out. More knees than they lost today.
You're already on back order.
I mean,
They're going to talk more about they're going to talk more about basically Series S is what I was told directly into DM, and how this thing is not going to hold back games, and they're really going to shut some of this stuff down. Whether they do it very effectively or not, and how aggressive they come out is different. But at the end of the day, when it comes to events so far this year, I thought this was the best with gameplay. I thought that Demon Souls looked really good for a game like that. I thought it looked really good.
Dude.
I thought Call of Duty looked good. They showed off some new stuff like Harry Potter, and
Harry Potter.
I just thought it was a decent show, man. But it's after the show when you started learning how they've kind of been not really telling you everything, and you've been the one dealing with all these idiots like in your comment section. It's worse for me and some of you guys on this panel. Like if you're a content creator and you've been listening to these fucking idiots talk for 6 months, it's like, holy shit, what a waste of time. So, that's really what kind of is set in when you learn all those things that Sony talked about. Also, $70 games apparently for Sony first party.
Right.
Yep.
So I have yet to see. I don't think Microsoft have said they are going to charge 70, but I wouldn't put it past them. Never believe
So
that.
we're on the same page. Like,
did you see
you
the
saw the
article?
show as a gamer, not as somebody wanting to buy a PlayStation.
I mean, I'm getting a PS5 either
Well,
way.
yeah,
I
but
can
they
play
didn't-
Spider-Man on my PS4, but I'm still getting a PS5 because
If you weren't convinced, did they convince you today?
I mean, no. But guess what?
Okay.
60 frames will convince me as a consumer that wants more better performance. That's why I say people buy next gen consoles because you want next gen
fluidity.
graphics. Like you want graphics, right? So you want frame rates, and that's what I want with these new systems. Everything's going to scale from this point forward. If the game design does not limit that game from being on older hardware, it's no problem scaling that stuff anymore from x86 to x86 from now on. So I don't really. I was already convinced. I want better performance. And that's why people are buying 3080s, 3090s. Those cards do not have games developed for them. They want the fucking better performance. So,
So, dealer, I mean, we haven't heard this anywhere, but what are the chances of Cyberpunk coming to Game Pass?
I don't.
King's all about it. I promise
it's
you that.
possible that Microsoft. It's possible Microsoft now with nothing in the chamber are looking to leverage third party in some way or another. But I mean, it coming to Game Pass is not. You still have to be a Game Pass member for that. I don't know.
No. I get that. It's just to me, if that were to happen, it'd be like,
that's a lot of money. I think. I mean, granted, I know they said something about Microsoft throwing money at something that's not a acquisition, but I just feel like I don't know. I feel like
Yeah,
other
but can you
things.
imagine how many
better.
subscriptions they would
King,
get?
are you rubbing your knees while you do that, or what are you doing, buddy?
My hands are right here, man.
You're getting excited again, King. You gotta be careful.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right
Next
now.
year.
I already told people that it was going to Game Pass. I said that way before, long time ago, when I saw how they was all chummy in the corner. Anytime you see that guy and the girl always going out to lunch with each other and always talking and cuckooing.
Is that why Dealer takes me to lunch once a month?
Mm-hmm.
I think trip and fall again, apparently.
So you figure it out later that something's happening.
That she's pregnant,
Now,
he's married.
I don't think this guy. I don't think that whole information is about them. I really think that other stuff is about. I think that other stuff is a done deal. I think Cyberpunk is a done deal.
You think so?
I think Valhalla is the next big acquisition, to be honest with you. In my opinion, because it doesn't stop anyone from purchasing the game at all. If it's not in Game Pass, I mean, it doesn't stop you from purchasing the game.
I have
If it's
heard
in Game
that,
Pass, it doesn't,
I have heard something about Valhalla, but I'm not sure how true it is. I would say that if anything, it could be a possibility too, like EA Play. They could be paying Ubisoft to get their Ubisoft kind of Game Pass service in Game Pass as well.
Talking about the Uplay.
Uplay? Yeah.
Uplay Plus,
Trash,
you get day and date. Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
so
please.
We usually don't go into a lot of deep tech, but Dealer, can I ask for a topic on your next podcast on Tuesday?
Maybe. Why? What is it? Is it dumpsters?
Can you explain Wi-Fi 6 to all the dumbasses out there that don't understand? They probably don't even have the connectivity.
I've already done that. Like Wi-Fi 6 is cool. It's nothing revolutionary. If you're wired today, you're better off wired. Obviously, Wi-Fi 6 does not really increase your speed. It just basically, it's like clearing the air. It's like when we fucking pull satellites into orbit to get rid of the trash in outer space, but digital signals. So your PS5 won't have to really wait. It doesn't have to wait to basically get the information from your network like it does today. It happens so fast today, you don't even notice it. But it just basically enables more devices to connect to your router.
Look, go down to your local Radio Shack, get that 50-foot Ethernet cord, plug it into your fucking thing, and call it a day.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say, well, I would rather Xbox have it, but it doesn't, so I'm not going to fucking freak the fuck out. I mean, I'm wired and I'm good with I have no issues at all with connectivity, so Wi-Fi 6 is only going to help with those people that are already struggling on PS Plus.
Well, you got to remember, the PlayStation 5 is so big that you got to move it outside.
It could. It might come with an antenna. You stick it on your roof.
Now, I have been told, how they have shown, or at least we think, that the outer shell comes off. Is so you can put two fans right next to it so you can blow air directly into the machine.
Hey, look, I'm happy that King's getting it. It gets cold in New York. He won't have to worry about his heating bill. PlayStation 5 will keep him warm.
I'm getting one for each floor.
You're like, these bitches were great.
The new space heater.
The damn space heater shit.
Just don't put it in performance mode. It melts shit.
Lunkin, welcome to, and thank you, sir, for becoming a YouTube member of the channel.
Dealer, I have a question for you on this, though. I don't know if you know the answer. I don't know the answer on this. But will the PSVR that we have today work on the PS5?
I don't fucking know. Shit. Apparently the games don't need the PS5 to work, so...
See, that's what I mean. The messaging is so messed up. There's like no explanation or anything, and I felt so misled with Spider-Man.
Yeah,
now, are they gonna revert on the controller? Is the PS4 controllers now gonna work? Just curious.
Would you believe
I was curious about that.
Now that's the one thing that don't make any goddamn sense. I mean, it uses the same Bluetooth and everything. It's just the new one has some extra rumble, and it's like, nope.
No. You don't understand. The one you can't blow, the other one you can, because you're about to blow PlayStation.
Wow.
That's what Fork uses when he plays blowjob simulator.
Here's what I heard. I heard that there's a dongle for it. And it was Mr. Badbit that was telling me about it.
Like dongle,
yes, like a dongle like that.
So, does anyone know what kind of charge they might charge for that, or is it going to be like a free thing that Xbox did with Connect for a while?
Meet me later, clowns. I'll tell you what the charge is.
No,
Don't do it,
Fork, you
clown.
you
Don't
stick
do
to
it.
you stick to your alley that you go to, and I'll avoid that alley. Okay.
He goes to a Home Depot.
He said this
It's a
Home
very
Depot
sticky alley. So
Did anybody
Sticky lane.
did anybody catch it before we went on the show that there's talk that you have to buy the physical disc to get the upgrades?
Yeah,
wait, hold on.
that's
Wait,
old.
what?
No.
That's
That ain't
old.
what it said.
Please,
It said
that's
that
what
you'll get a physical, or you'll get an upgrade even if you have a physical disc. You just
Well, I
have to-
mean, welcome to fucking 2016.
right? I
mean,
know. Like, come on. Like,
Yeah, I thought that was kind of strange. But yeah, I'm trying to see who had posted that up, but they were saying you had to buy the physical edition, and that's not going to work if you got the all digital. It's not
yeah,
going to be good.
yeah. I think they're. Yeah, I think they're just kind of like what Leo was saying is that even if you buy the physical, you'll get the upgrade to it whenever it comes out or whatever. But
yeah, just like the PS4 Pro today. Why they even have to?
I mean, and this is the whole point of the whole, like, you'll get it later, or these companies either charging you for it or not charging you for it. It's just, come on.
This Game Pass is looking like a hell of a proposition.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, right now Microsoft is probably just sitting back going, "Damn, we did good with Game Pass right now. It's looking on the up and up."
they did better with All Access because All Access stops a person like me from getting on eBay and tearing you to shreds. Because you will look at my price on eBay and be like, Microsoft, please help me. And
yep, that's why I'm doing All Access. Yes,
exactly, for $35 a month.
Absolutely,
we got you, and you don't have to be ramrodded by King. So,
right. Is there a line for that, or?
Oh my god.
So, because I had plans on getting Series X's and Series S's, and then they did the All Access.
God damn, King, you're a piece of shit.
This is
plans to fuck everybody. No lube. $1,200 for Xbox One.
I need my Escalades.
Don't worry. When he bends you over, he'll use some shea butter in your knees so you won't get carpet burn.
Fork knows.
Yeah, Fork's been there.
And
he tripped again.
Man, Fork travels a lot.
He's very gentle.
Man, it looked like a spaceship inside. I need it, man.
Whoa,
That's good.
you got what? You got inside what?
I said I want the new Escalade. It looked like a spaceship inside.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about Fork again.
Why don't you just buy a spaceship with them $2,000 PS4? Shit.
It looked like a spaceship.
So King just gave everybody business advice saying, go get these pre-orders in, get the consoles, and jack them up on eBay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Well, dude,
look,
it's
if you're
a
just
PS3,
coming to
it's
that
definitely-
game, you are late.
Yeah, I know you're a little late because like
and just go get $60 and play Miles. Download it on your PlayStation 4. Don't get rid of your PlayStation 4. Go
I'm
get
not.
all the pre-orders of the PlayStation 5 you can. Sell them and pay your mortgage. Pay your bills because you're probably backed up right now because of all this other stuff.
You don't tell me what to do. I'm going to use my
Save your
stimulus
money.
payment for porn.
Just buy all the porn you like. You get a lot of porn now. But I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no reason to have it unless you like Bug Snacks, because Bug Snacks is the only thing PlayStation 4 is allergic to.
Okay, I'll be honest. The song's catchy.
Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Microsoft uses Bank of Wilmy for new studio loans. And Beaner, thank you for the other $1.99 super chat. I can afford it, but All Access for credit boost.
Yeah.
And
right.
I say this all the time. Trolls are really not. I mean, you can troll the podcast if you really want, but it's really not a good idea. Hillbilly's having group therapy session. This is so good. Good vibes. Andy, you can suck a bag of dicks, sir.
I have them. They're in my closet.
You
Give me your address. I'll mail them to you.
I love the fact like hillbillies like
Don't get
Do we
it.
give him the silver salute? Is that what do we give him?
Silver salute.
I'll definitely do it.
I'm
Absolutely.
an
Hey,
honorary hillbilly. Thank you.
here, you just
That's the
sit,
thing I heard.
just sit on there. Look,
King's
you
over
can go
there,
on
the
fast.
hillbilly
You can
king.
go
Oh
fast,
my God,
okay?
this is
Look,
the man
you
with
can
the
do
magic.
this with it. You can do all that, okay?
Look, it's all good. Andy's father didn't love him the way Fork's father loved him.
Well,
So
his vagina needs a little bit of that.
This is
My
what
father
vagina
loved
needs.
Andy.
I want to know what hillbillies this guy's met. I've met real hillbillies.
Yes, King, yes.
Why did you act like
This is
real
my
hillbillies?
imitation of you putting up your middle finger.
Just ask him to look underneath his boot if his name is still there.
This is the same motherfucker that probably went on Suicide Watch when he found out Spider-Man ran on a PS4.
He didn't find out. He just told him. Now
Therapy
now he's in trouble.
He's laughing his ass off right now.
He's having fun now.
Hey, what's his name? Eli? What the fucking name is? We told you the shit was should be able to run on the PS4. You should already seen the shit coming. Fuck off.
That's what damn. What kind of hillbillies do you think are hillbillies? Because I've met real hillbillies. They wouldn't even be on a fucking computer.
Oh shit! I'm fucked up. I
They'd be yelling
accidentally
at their
timed
TV
out.
set.
I timed out David. Oh shit! Can I change this?
I think
You might be able to. David, we're sorry. It's King's
David,
fault.
I'm sorry, dude.
Bomber did it.
I was like, what did
Bastard.
David do?
Bomber's big ass fucking fingers got in the way.
hey, I can't do it. So
Between
Yeah,
trying to eat rice.
Oh shit! I
for
feel
the
like
show.
David, just hang out for 5 more minutes. You
Yeah.
got it. Not
He'll
bad.
be fine.
Bomber's bad.
but
wait, what?
You just
So-
what we're saying?
how many people though? Thinks by let's see, it's 9 p.m. right?
Eight
How
here.
many, how many podcasts do we think now are actually celebrating Sony's awesome decisions now?
What's going to happen is people are going to talk about how great Sony is, how great the fact that all this, all that, and that's about what it's going to
Well,
fucking sound like.
I know RDX will be talking it up next Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Hardcore. This coming Wednesday.
Really? So next Wednesday. RDX is going to talk about it.
Yeah,
That's interesting. So he's going to
Biggest
yeah,
Xbox
2 shows?
podcast.
This Sunday gonna be crazy as hell.
Tuesday? I thought it was Tuesday.
Wednesday? Is it? Is it Tuesday?
Yeah.
I'm
he's-
so
many-
freaking confused.
How many beers have you
how
had?
many beers?
He's
Thursday.
Today
No,
is
it's
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Hey, RDX is on Tuesday.
No, it's on Thursdays. It's not Wednesday. It's not Tuesday.
Apparently not you.
Clearly, you're watching the rerun.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
how much has he had to drink?
Hey, I don't know how to tell you this. If you type in chat on Thursday, dealer is not responding to you.
He might. And Beater, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. King bent not 1 but 2 knees for Lord Aurelius. Phil looks down, strokes his head, and say, "I did that."
I did that for you. Oh shit!
Yo, and the messed up part is he doesn't know how to spell Aurelius.
It's okay.
He tried.
Look, it's a
Listen.
$5 super chat. You're allowed to misspell shit.
Listen. Just put $5 more and spell it right the next time. That's it.
Oh,
Just put
shit.
it again.
Oh,
But
damn.
yeah, the funny part is, like we were talking earlier before we actually went on the air. I was looking around and no place is pre-ordering them here. That's the weird part.
Yeah,
that
you
is
you got shafted. Bomber was able to pull it up in his area.
Like as soon as
You
I
have,
went just to Walmart.com on my computer, and when it popped up saying please put your email in, I hit the X, and literally then it came up with pre-order 1 or 2, and I was like 2, and I went to the next one. I was like, I wish I could, but I couldn't.
But the funny part,
Anyway,
a friend of mine,
And all you had to do was say yes, and I would have sent you the money through PayPal, you idiot. What the hell's wrong with you? Just listen, next time you have these
First of
little
all-
brain ideas like, oh, I'm going to play around with it, don't do it. Okay? Just hit me, and I will hit you with the money, and the deal is sealed. And
The
then
deal's
we'll break
sealed.
bread when it's over. Relax. Don't
Hey,
do
don't
that.
do it. All right,
I'll
I'll
talk
remember
to you
that
later.
tomorrow.
We can break bread.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
and I even called a friend of mine who's the regional manager for GameStop here in my city, and asked Eric. I'm like, "Are you doing the pre-orders now?" He says, "No, because they haven't got the info or the numbers or anything else." And he
Wow.
told me they wouldn't do them until noon tomorrow.
And see, what's funny though is Mav lives a couple miles from me. Well, I mean, you know where I live, and he got it
Yeah.
from Target today. He drove there today and got it.
Wow, that's odd.
It's because all these retailers were sick and tired of waiting because they.
It's because all those retailers are like, "Fuck this!
Yep,
Let's
we
get
want the
fucking
money."
sell this shit now."
Yep.
Yeah, because anything they do to pre-order, all I got to do is call my friend up, and he'll hold whatever. And he told me they didn't have any type of info on it yet, not at all.
I've seen a lot of places have been running out of their pre-orders too.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
What
I mean,
if?
that-
hey,
that's
what
the
if that
funny part
rumor-
is, as soon as Sony said, don't worry about it, we'll let you know ahead of time. It's just, I think it's hilarious as shit because you had a huge presentation that still didn't even tell us about pre-order, and then all of a sudden Walmart's like, "F it, tweet it, come pre-order now." Like, come on,
Yep.
like come on, like even Microsoft didn't get screwed over that bad. Like
It looks
yeah,
like
somebody-
Best Buy has
somebody-
them up too right now.
Wait,
Yeah,
Best Buy has
Walmart,
not-
Best Buy, GameStop,
Wait,
and
when I went to
Target.
Best Buy,
King's like, hang on a second.
Hey, I'm going to Best Buy right now. Hold on.
King hopping on his phone. You gotta go
It's
order
only for the
from
physical.
fucking
This
Best
whole
Buy.
time when y'all was talking, I was at Walmart. I was over here. I was over there.
There's
They
the
ran out
Shady
of the
Dread.
discless version. They only have
It
So
says-
Shady
No,
is
you
apparently
cannot.
still alive, and he says, I'm in Alberta, Canada, and got my pre-order from the PS5 from the GameStop. It went live 45 minutes before they closed. Damn, Shady, have not heard from you in forever, dude.
He's alive.
He's alive.
Listen to this. Best Buy. I went to Best Buy's website. Beforehand, you could go and it would just say, put in your email address. Right now, it says, we're sorry something went wrong. So they
Really?
have
Because
closed that
I'm
shit
at the
down.
checkout screen, bitch.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, same thing. And Nano, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer, aka the boss. I don't charge $2K for consoles. Offer blows or let forks slip and RDX's Tuesdays.
There you go. That's
It's
how
everybody
you
get on
do
that,
it.
motherfucker.
I guess I'm what happened to PlayStation 5. Holy shit.
Get your facts straight.
What?
But on
Everybody now is trying to order a PS5.
on a scale
Oh, shit, I can pre-order it.
on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you guys rate the show this evening?
Who the
Someone's
fuck's
calling
calling
someone.
somebody?
Yeah, somebody's calling fucking to
Fucking
pre-order a play. That's King. He calling
Somebody
Best
calling like
Buy.
Walmart or some shit.
Who you calling, David?
He's calling me like, bitch, give me my PS5.
The Bomber. On a scale of
Yes.
1 to 10, what do you consider it?
Oh, David's back.
Wait, as far as the show?
Yeah.
This show, I would probably give it, just because of I did like the show, I'd give it like a 6 to 7. But the problem, like, and that was before knowing all the other shit that happened afterwards. Afterwards, it just pissed me off with all the fake shit they gave me prior, saying I need this box only for these games, and all of a sudden now I absolutely do not. And it's just a ploy to get you to really want this machine. To me, you should have sold it on it just kind of like Microsoft. If you want the best looking shit, you're going to want this box. It's going to come on your old shit. It's going to look worse. Get the better one. Okay, cool. That's easy. It's easy to know. But you screwed up. So now I put it like at a 4 or 5. And I know that sounds terrible, but yes, they showed gameplay and I'm happy for it. They showed a game that I'm never going to play, which is Demon's Souls, and I'm happy for everybody that's going to love that game, but I don't like breaking shit, so that's why I don't play that game. But everything else I can play on my PS4 and until I get a PS5, and I will get one. It's just I'm not made of money, absolutely, because like I said, I'm also doing
First of all,
Xbox
I made
Access.
money.
So
You got 2 kidneys, a lung.
You gotta
some
probably suck a lot more dick. I gotcha.
Wow.
Damn.
And let's not forget, you got some fucking fingers that people could you could touch their goddamn molars.
You should start renting out your fingers for a weekend or two here and there.
Hey, King, can you do
Make
that
some
water
real
thing
money
again,
doing that, bro.
imitating his
Or
fingers?
work
That's pretty
hard time.
accurate.
Or maybe work part-time for a proctologist or something. you
okay,
know?
what really sucks though is I have a PS5 digital and regular in my cart, but it's
Okay.
giving me a third-party service exception, and I cannot get through to my cart. This is some bullshit.
You got to register with eBay.
Tell you to hit me with your PayPal.
He'll hook you up for $2,000, dude, right
What?
now.
Yeah,
No, dude, I would go ahead and put in the pre-order if that was the case, just to have it, and then yeah, we could talk, King.
What?
Absolutely. I said if it works, then I will
It's
definitely
not
give you
working?
it's
Layaway
not. It's
plan,
still
bro.
stuff.
Hey, listen,
Yeah,
everywhere I was going
King
right
David
there, it was
Layaway.
like, shut up, get away from me. everywhere I went.
See,
Man,
mine. I don't know if you can see it.
yeah.
Cart 3,
It
but
says
I can't. But I
Pornhub,
can't.
midget something.
Shit. My camera sucks, but it says
Leave
third-party
little
exception.
people alone. Little people
Didn't
are
that
good.
say midgetporn.com?
Yeah.
All right.
It's never half
Bothering
off.
little people.
So
You know
Fort,
why?
Well, it's
you know why you like-
largestlittlepeople.com. It's the big ones. You know, no big deal.
So Fort, what was what's your thoughts on it tonight?
Honestly, it to me, it didn't make me want to buy a PlayStation 5. I really wasn't going to buy one anyway. But then everything that they were trying to sell prior to this, Miles Morales, everything else, is like, but I can play all that on a PlayStation 4. So besides, like dealer said, playing it in 60 frames per second. why am I going to get it? And then a lot of the
Before
games
y'all
are on
speaking of
PC
bad.
also. So it's like I don't get who you're marketing this to. Besides, hey, guess what? We suck. We really don't want you to buy this console. We want you to play on a PlayStation 4. I don't get it. Other than the fact of, hey, look, you can't get a PlayStation 5 because King's selling them for $5,000 each. So go ahead and grab a PlayStation 4 Pro. I mean, to me, it was cool seeing stuff on actual next-gen consoles that we haven't seen from anybody else. That was cool. But it just, yeah, I mean, if you're going to come out swinging, don't bring out your kid, your little brother with you.
Your wiffle ball bat.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we're going to beat the shit out of you. By the way, this is Mark. He's 5. He's going to help.
And Nano, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Bomber should be a hand model for the PS5. You'll make it look small.
He ain't wrong.
Oh, yeah, to answer your question, Lupa, Hogwarts is not only on PlayStation. It is, yeah, it's going.
It's not
Matter
even,
of fact,
as far as we know, it's not even timed because it even say
Almost
that.
all of those games were multiplayer.
It's all
yeah, it's
multiplayer.
multiplayer.
I think day
was there,
one
was
too,
there any
multiplayer.
game that is
Oh, you already
not
rolled that joint?
multi-plat?
Sweet.
Like not like
And
PC,
in
PlayStation only?
I mean, well, God of War at the end.
That's about
I mean, let's be
Demon
honest.
Souls. I mean,
Demon
minus
Souls
PC, but then they retracted it, saying it's probably not the same as some other game. I can't remember the other one, but either way.
As a
I mean, let's
matter
be
of
honest.
fact-
God of War will eventually come to PC like every other exclusive of PlayStation.
well, Corey says he wants it on PC.
Yep, he's said it multiple times.
Yeah, so I mean, at the end of the day, it's almost like, hey, you want to play it in better graphics, better frame rate, go get a PC.
And also, in case anybody cares, I'm not sure why, because this game's been in Game Pass forever. Devil May Cry Special Edition is also multiplayer.
Actually,
That
just
game
put that
already
out.
looks phenomenal. Like on the X, I mean, there's not even much
Yeah.
of a difference between that and the PC version.
Or last month
Yeah.
they took DMC out of
It'll
Game
load
Pass.
extra fast, so give me $50.
Yeah, I mean, that's a multiplat too. So, but yeah. And now
Hey, I
let's
can get the
move over.
Spider-Man package.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 16 is exclusive.
It's not a ton. It's permanently exclusive as far as I know. Yeah, they can keep it.
No, I'm pretty sure that
No,
time.
that's a time exclusive. It's not
Yeah, it's
permanently
time.
exclusive. Stop it.
I
Just because
don't-
it's that
was hearing
console
about
exclusive,
that before
yeah, to be on
it even happened,
PC
that we're
and
gonna
then
time that.
come later on.
Yeah, I don't want to play Boy Band Simulator 16, so I am great.
It's a banger, Wimmy.
I'm good.
Different look cool as fuck.
That's what the guy behind the dumpster calls Fork a banger.
Hey, you.
I want no part of that.
Look, $50, $50. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, you can almost buy a PS5 game for that.
Damn, you were
60
getting 50? Oh,
60
wait. What?
more of those, and I could get something from King.
Speaking of
Stop it.
King David,
David, you
What
all right
were
there,
your-
man?
and you know where you're at. You don't have to hold back. Give us your thoughts.
I thought it was a 2. I'll be honest with you.
Jesus.
And let me tell you why. None of that stuff I really cared about. None of it.
But you care
I
about all
can't-
them indie games at that fucking little fucking May dog shit showcase?
You know damn well if it's in Game Pass, it's me.
Oh, God.
All right. So I still ain't buy Doom yet. So you see? Do you see? Oh, yeah, I know
David,
I was
we
going.
need to talk
you know
about
I'm going,
your. We need to talk
listen,
about your Destiny addiction, sir.
You know I'm going straight at you right now because he loves him some Doom. He knows.
Basically,
And-
what David just told you without telling you is I ain't playing no fucking games. I play Destiny till I die.
Yo, and Dennis coming to Game Pass. Shout out to Game Pass.
Oh my God.
Oh, I don't even have to pay the $70 for the rest of the DLC. This is great. This is a great time. Anyway, so I'm not trying to fuel nobody's passion project. If you're not gonna help me out, I'm not gonna help you out. Put it inside Game Pass, and I'll check it out. It works into my subscription. I'm down with you. I got no problem with that. If PlayStation has a situation where they have a Game Pass-like service, I'm in. But if not, every 2 years, I get the 2 damn games that's good, and I'll play it, and that's it. My system will sit in the corner. Every 2 years, I'll be over to it, and that's it. And it's not every year. I hear a lot of guys talking about every year PlayStation comes out with a game. No, they don't. Every 2 years, you get a banger or 2, in that same year, and it's a great year. And then when the console's about to die out, then they give you like 3 that year, and you're like, oh, PlayStation is on a roll. I'll stay right over here with Microsoft. I'll stay right over here with my Game Pass, and I'm not paying that $70 that these dudes are doing for their first party games. No, and those little passion projects that they want to throw out there and have you pay $70. I don't care about none of those games. For $70, not one of those games look worth it. Especially that Spider-Man that's only like 5 hours. And it's on PlayStation
King, look
4.
Look at your Twitter.
Uh-oh. You send me something good.
So in the
And
meantime,
I
basically
can
what
do-
King's saying is the new progression to the controller where you're blowing on it. You're already doing that once every 2 years on your your PS4 console, right?
Blowing the dust off.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Dealer, what are your thoughts overall?
About what?
Okay,
Sex,
so what's
sex
up?
robot consoles? What are you guys talking about?
Sex robot consoles, yes.
Okay. Well, I think they should be legal in every state. And
I mean,
hope
in
they're covered.
Texas, they're trying to give them rights. I don't know about that.
They're easier to clean out.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I thought it was a good event. It was just the policy stuff and the clear lack of transparency. It's a completely opposite approach. It's 90s marketing, you know, and they usually do a great job. But when it comes to, you know, Microsoft are kind of moving the bar. Like, hey, we're trying to be open and transparent, let you know these games are everywhere because they know that's what they make the money on. And we don't care if you buy a new console because we know these games are everywhere. We set ourselves up to do so. You will buy the console if you want that performance, and that those consoles are going to sell great. So I guess at the end of the day, Sony, I just don't agree with the approach with not being transparent about where the games are going to be, and the tidal wave of ignorance that has created online. And other than that,
So
though,
Sony's got that wax paper.
they got
You can
something.
barely see through. Yeah.
They got something. So they ain't got no PS5 exclusives, but they got something.
Yep.
RNB3, thank you for the $5 super chat. What a day. Pre-ordered 2 PS5s. Dance move Brian pulled off the heist of the century. Got some steak and shake and some fire nudes from my girl.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Good. That's good.
All right. Dread, what was your thoughts, man?
All right. Well, you guys know every time I watch these shows, I go with a blank slate. I don't look at it as PlayStation or Xbox. It's just what does this show do? And overall, it was games. You know, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great. You know, but in the end, none of those games. I mean, most of those games we've already seen before. So it was a rehash. So it was like, all right. So I'm watching it again. It's just in a different order and a couple other things sprinkled in. But there, you know, some of the gameplay for Spider-Man, that was kind of, you know, it was neat to see. God of War, it was cool to see that. Okay, what next 5 years we'll see that again for the next 5 years.
I mean, that's going to get pushed back to 2022, I would imagine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, and then after the fact is what really got me. You know, it's like, because like everybody's been saying already, you know, they've been pushing this is only for PS5. We've questioned them. What is making Miles Morales such a game that it can only be played on the PS5? You know, what kind of engine is it? And I even threw out there that I was just joking. People thought I was for real, but I was like, is this running on Unreal Engine 4 and you're just waiting for Unreal Engine 5 to come out so you can upgrade it to that? And they're like, well, you know, that doesn't release until next year. I'm like, no shit, but that's the whole thing is they're not explaining anything as to what they've done. I mean, are they even putting that puddle back in from Puddlegate? We don't see this shit, you know, and this was when they first announced it, you know, and here we are now after everybody's been complaining. It's a PS4 game, you know, that you're locked out of, and they just, you know, added a few little sprinkles to it, and here you go. Yeah, and here you go. Now it's a PS5 game, but it's not a PS4. And today we find out, oh, by the way, yes, it is a PS4, just like Horizon. You know what I mean? It's the whole bullshit that we've dealt with, like asking why is it what constituted this? What's up with this? You know, because it makes no sense. You should be able to play this stuff from what we've seen on these current gen consoles.
Horizon surprised me. To be
I still
honest.
think Red Dead 2 on the X is better than any fucking next gen game we've probably seen.
Yeah, slow,
Beautiful.
but yeah.
That's the only word.
It was a pretty great game.
That's the best word I can come up with. Is beautiful.
You said
I just ready for
Horizon?
some Cyberpunk, man.
King, check your
Clowns.
DMs. I sent you some.
Your turn, bro.
I know you out of control.
What? I sent you a deal.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, I
Or a
bet.
dick.
Yeah, I heard. I saw
Trash
you at the
can.
deal. I don't like that
Careful
deal.
with your DMs, bro.
He calls it the
So listen.
You can get diseases from
While
trash
I'm
can
getting
dick.
messages, right? I'm looking down, then I look at his message, and I'm like, "Come on."
Come on, look,
and I gotta show it. Because his messages is out of control.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay, no.
All right.
Go to the next message. It explains what PS stands for. So the
I
ponies.
saw that. You're out of control. I tell you.
Hey, look, it's medical, it's science, so it's proven.
Hey, you got to
PS
give us
stands for-
credit, though. You got to give everybody on the panel credit. We've actually been pretty well behaved because you and Dealer are on here tonight. We're normally a lot louder.
I know.
More rambunctious.
You think I don't know?
We're trying to be on our best behavior, man.
Listen, man. Right now, I understand. Listen, Bomber. What they're gonna try to do is they're gonna try to because one of my guys got headsets, 2 controllers, had to pre-order a game, had to get the webcam and the remote, and I think it came up to like $800 and some odd dollars. I don't know how much it came up to, but in order to secure one. So they're trying to do a whole bunch of bundles and stuff like that now.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
If you go inside the
Same
store,
thing with the
and get
Ryzen
one.
chips, the 3000 series. You can only get one at, like in a bundle for a minute. Trying to sell you as much crap as possible for
It sucks. It sucks as a consumer. So this is where Microsoft wins with that all access program. You know, I'm sorry, you can't get a PlayStation. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't get this done. Oh, little Timmy needs this, and okay, here, fine, that happens. You know, you don't need, from what I'm seeing, you don't need to go all the way out crazy. And then it's the next generation. If all the stuff that these guys been saying anyway is going to happen on your PlayStation 4, so now it's just FOMO. They want you to have that feeling of missing out and see if you're going to really pull the trigger on something that you really do not need.
So
Hey, some of us will. Shit, I'm getting a Series X. I mean, fuck. I'm gonna get a 3080. I mean, if you want to get it, get it. But as you say, David, quit watching my fucking pockets, weirdo.
Exactly. You know, I'm selling all my consoles. You know, my Xbox One X. But those are upgrades. I've been doing this for so damn long that I already know. All right, this is that time. Because somebody just hit me in the DMs and was saying, "Oh, he's buying the consoles to keep." No.
Why would you need 10?
Why would you need like?
PS5s?
I mean, other than like, I mean, I know some
Literally
people
makes
do
no
need
sense.
You're
multiple.
buying them to flip them.
You know
I mean-
why? Because
let's be honest, you could build a house out of them.
Make a little fort.
I'm done with this guy,
That's a
man.
pretty good point.
He's got a point.
He's got a good
He's
point.
got a point.
Fork's gonna throw a blanket over there and climb underneath.
Actually, that's
Is that where you went?
and
You wanna
burn
get a
up to
blanket?
death, right? Oh, and I'm trying
burn
to
up to
emulate the
death.
sun.
Yeah, no shit.
That's not a bad idea, man.
Did he
I live
just
in
get up
Hurricane
naked?
Alley.
Yeah. Did he just get up naked and just run off screen?
I think he did.
I think
I
he did.
definitely think he
The
did.
boys.
He got
That's on.
excited.
He got too excited.
I live-
He's
I live
looking
in
for
Hurricane
his
Alley, so-
shea butter.
He's looking for that towel to clean up.
He said, I told you too much cranberry juice. It just ran out.
I'm good.
Did you put pants on?
No.
So why?
No. Okay.
Can you
He
see
looked
that?
down and said, why? What? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's just blurry. Bright white flash, and you were gone for a
I
brief
mean,
second.
I don't
That
know,
was just
man.
crazy though.
I want to see how aggressively now he just keeps showing you his taint.
If you're going to show something, show a shirt like this one.
There you go.
It's awesome,
That's
man.
nice
Oh,
shirt.
I mean, I can. Oh,
He's showing nipple. What's going on here? Shit. Taint and nipple in one show.
This is the wrong thing. I'm sorry y'all tuned in for that. Man.
I think if Microsoft is truly aggressive with that all access, and from what I'm saying that they are, and they're trying to lead the public properly, like right before, like getting you ready for pre-orders, building up that old school hype, like when you go to the store and you're all getting online and that type of thing, instead of like, surprising you and ambushing you.
Yeah.
I think that strategy is thought out and it's going to be available readily. I don't think it's going to be a situation where you're going to be scrambling. And when you get sick and tired of scrambling, I remember with that Elmo, remember Tickle Me Elmo when it was just like out of control? And I had to get that from my sister.
They break.
You're nasty. Like you're beyond nasty. Like you're at a point of nasty that this nasty is scared of you.
I mean, it didn't tickle me.
It gets to that point where you say, okay, well, you know what? You're going to chalk it up as a loss and you have to fill the Christmas tree with something else. And, or whatever the solstice or whatever your holiday is, Hanukkah or whatever. And you're going to have to fill up that tree or you're going to have to get that gift. And it's going to have to be something else. And you say, yeah, man, listen, when it becomes available, we can try again next time. But, for right now. And then if they get you in that door for that right now.
Pants on.
I'm up here by myself. Why do I got the pants on?
I wasn't joking.
Told you he was out here flashing paint.
I don't need the pants on. No one's seeing them.
He's trying to get somebody to buy him a free PS5 and trying to show off his goods.
Disrespect the hell out of him again.
You can't do that on the internet.
I'll be back. I gotta go put some pants on.
She broke your mic. Here goes with the tape
this child's getting shut down.
Keep showing his Game Pass.
Hey, Amy nailed it. You're not supposed to tickle Elmo like that. So we have witnessed our second fork slap.
Okay, I have shorts on.
Wow, you got dressed quick.
Well, they were over there.
Especially for a
He took them off during the stream and just tossed them. Like, fuck this, I want to be comfortable.
Especially for a dude your size. I think it'd take at least 10 minutes to lift each fucking leg. Holy shit.
Oh, no, I got kids. They help.
Wait.
Okay, anyway, clowns.
You're next.
Clowns, what was your thoughts about the night, dude?
I gotta say, I was a little bit disappointed going in. I thought it was like a 5. There's not a lot of stuff I remember game-wise except for Spider-Man and the Harry Potter game and Demon's Souls. I felt like the messaging was completely off. Sony did a terrible job, and I felt like they wanted to put me to sleep so they could sucker me with that PS4 stuff later on when I wake up. Yeah, so it's a 5 for me, man.
Oh, we're supposed to give it scores? Oops.
Well, go ahead, Dad. What's your score?
Meh. That's my score.
Good number.
Dutch just mentioned it a second ago in the chat. PlayStation just tweeted it. Sony confirms PS4 will continue to be supported for the next 3 to 4 years.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, whoa.
Back that up right there. That's it. Back up.
Oh my
Everything that
god,
come out
man! It
is
just
going to
keeps getting
PlayStation.
worse for these
Okay,
frauds.
hold on. Dealer, I got a question.
Wait,
for you and King. Hold on.
This shit's held back for half a decade. Fuck y'all.
That's a next gen refresh from Sony.
So,
He said mid-gen refresh is the PlayStation.
I think it could be that the rumor that was running around that PlayStation squashed that they didn't actually say their numbers, but they said that their original numbers aren't going to be, the rumor that they're actually going to have less numbers because of hardware. Do you think that really could be the issue of why they're going to support the PlayStation 4 for as long as
No, I think this has always been their plan, and they are just now telling their fan base. And unfortunately, it's like they hate their fan base or something. They've been watching this shit go down, right? They had to have.
I mean, look, I get beat by my wife. I still love her.
Yeah. Okay. Enough about you, Fork. Okay. No, but seriously, this has always been the plan. These guys on the other side of the table, again, they just kind of dug their own hole. So we didn't know for sure. We never made a claim one way or the other because it's not confirmed. And Microsoft, because they were transparent, Oh man, this is fucking great.
And
So
apparently,
That's sad. though.
somebody keeps
Yeah.
mentioning it here in the chat. Middle Lemon to check Xbox on Twitter. Ooh,
Maybe I need to.
yeah. Xbox is actually coming out and being a little aggressive for a change.
what'd they say?
They need to.
Fuck Sony.
That would be funny.
Well, I mean, they did throw out that weird tweet before the whole thing. It said "good luck." It had like Patrick from freaking
For the pairs.
whatever it is, the SpongeBob SquarePants, and he's like throwing out like a lasso or whatever, like "good luck." Like I don't know if like that was
Do you
meant
see-
for
It's
good
like a
or bad.
snowball.
Did you see their mentions tweet?
How was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
the XSX is trending. The PlayStation 5 is not.
So does the Xbox Twitter page have anything on it or what?
Just
Ish.
what Will made the show.
Well, they're talking
The
about
screenshot of a notification thing.
they're
with
talking
the
about
search
Devil
bar
May
next
Cry
to it.
Special Edition is also coming to Xbox and just some other stuff on here.
So basically, they're just making
Basically
sure
just
they
doing
know
their-
that the multiplus, 90% of the games shown at that Sony event, they're like, yeah, those are on Xbox.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
doing
their
exactly what they should
mentions
be
are
doing.
like 99 zillion plus mentions, whatever it is. I'm not going to count all those nines. Not going to happen.
And Shadow Ravager, thank you for the $5 super chat. Jim Ryan just told Washington Post PS4 will be supported for 3 to 4 more years. Yep, we just talked about that. And I'm actually not surprised, and Dealer doesn't sound like he's surprised. And
No,
I'm
like-
pretty sure
This is
King
what
called this-
Xbox was doing. I mean, like I don't know why this is such a big deal. I mean,
Well,
and with
it-
their install base, you would have thought, regardless, they're like, look,
honestly,
we can't just
it's
throw them away.
good. It's good for the gamers.
Yes.
But the thing is, the issue that most of us have with it is, like Dealer said a minute ago, for 6 months or more, it's all about, Xbox is holding back game design, game development. And now
Well,
Sony does the same thing.
Yeah, the community has been the shit biscuit.
Well, see, what you don't understand is the PlayStation 5, when you turn it on,
I'm just going to put it.
it's going to connect to the internet, and it's going to make the PlayStation 4s go faster because it's going to borrow SSD from those PlayStation 5s.
See, I thought what was going on was PlayStation and 505 like merged, so it was going to be called the PlayStation 505 games. We can't do it, but now we can. Oops.
People are going crazy. They said, "What the hell happened to Sony's lottery? Sony lottery system? What's going on?" I told you that was a kumite. That was a fight club. You got to fight for the right to play that PlayStation 5.
Look, the PlayStation
still
4
haven't
is
got
going to
the
be
email.
around for 3 to 4 years due to the fact that he's going to keep buying them all out.
Oh, here's a good question.
If you can't get one, you get a hold of King. He'll hook you up.
Here's a good
He's
good
got a layaway
question
plan.
from Tony B23.
Yeah.
I wonder if the 3 to 4 years of support is to bridge the gap until they can get a PS5 Pro to try and somewhat match the XSX CPU and GPU advantages.
Which will be about the time the Xbox drops another one and be like, here you go. Hold my beer.
Well, if you look at the history, look at PS2. They didn't stop making games. They told devs to stop making games for the PS2 in 2014.
Holy shit.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they continue to support it.
I think it was a soccer game. It was like the last game.
Yo,
they
King,
went
do you have a layaway plan?
No. I'm not Microsoft.
Not
It's
for
not
you.
like
No, they're still
$25
putting
a
games
month.
out for the Wii and Wii U.
So what
you
if
lay down
what
your
if you and
PayPal
I come
account?
to an
and
understanding?
console?
There's no understandings. You understand your
I don't
Cash App
understand.
work, your Venmo, your PayPal, whatever you can get the cash to me at. If you listen, you can send over a little person on Pony with the money in the
You just hook
satchel.
me up with a payment
So-
plan, bro.
When you say money, do you mean money or
Yo, you said money. I don't know what type of things you're doing.
I mean, you said little person a pony, so what you do with the little person pony once I send it over, that's money.
Well, I mean,
so you thought
I
that's
mean,
a
the
trade
dude-
option.
Yeah.
he had no pants on, just got slapped by his wife. I mean, so come on, King, we don't know.
You know why he likes little people. Their small hands make you look big.
You know what, dealer? That question's probably for you, bud. Can you answer that?
I just
The one on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking at the screen.
Janet,
Yeah,
thank you for the $6.
You have pants on?
Well, Wilmy will take care
Maybe.
of
tomorrow's show.
it. Maybe.
Janet, thank you for the 660 super chat. Hey guys, do you think Microsoft has another showcase planned?
They have one planned tomorrow. The
Yeah.
Game Pass that King was talking about.
Yeah, it's called the knockout blow.
Oh, shit.
Tune in for the knockout blow. Because all the Sony dudes is like water. No.
Well,
Nah,
hold on,
curb stomp.
Wilmy. I gotta do something for Sodium and the Pony fans. I gotta do some of this out for them. Shed a tear. Gotta get that salt off my shoulders here.
That's
podcast with
That's
props.
not salt.
That's some dry shit.
And Dutch, thank you for the $5 super chat. Just want to touch on the fact that Sony in their blog now class those special haptic triggers in the controllers as simply a vibration function.
Doesn't the Xbox
keep them away from
doing that
fork.
for years?
God.
Keep them away from fork.
They don't vibrate hard enough.
So, Huss,
So my
they're
que-
giving
so my-
your Elvis vibrator a run for its money, bud.
That's not fair. My shit hasn't even hit the mark yet. I don't have pre-orders. How am I
It's kinda
supposed
like-
to compete with
It's kind of like
this
what
shit?
I said last week is that they have marketed the hell out of this controller, not the system, the controller. Like
I
they've
told you
been
that.
worried about look, you can blow in it, you can stop. They can stop your trigger from working in a game, whatever, and then you have vibrations just like everybody else. Like why? I don't know.
I mean, it sounds like a Viagra commercial. Your trigger stops working in the game. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Yeah, what was all this they were talking about? If your gun jams in the game,
Yeah,
your trigger
it could-
won't move.
Yep, I promise people will break their controller.
Now they're changing that.
Look, I'm just wondering how many people are going to go to GameStop saying my controller doesn't work. Like, no, that's how it's supposed to work. The gun's jammed. Just be like, fuck that.
King, you might be able to offload some of them PS5s, man.
I'm going to. I ain't got no problem. Yo, listen, if you thought it was a
He's
joke,
like, I got the U-Haul ready.
if I can get my hands,
You might have a problem after all this fucking news.
If I get my hands on 10 of them, I'm gonna tell you right now, you will see me at Cadillac. I'm not playing. I'm gonna have on a Sony hat. I'm gonna have on a Sony shirt. I'm gonna record the whole thing, signing everything. Take my Suburban. We all good. And I'm gonna give them cash. I'm gonna have the cash out too.
You're buying a Suburban or a
No, he's buying it. He's driving a Suburban to get the cash.
And then you're gonna finance my PlayStation 5.
I've looked
Payment
up that
plan.
Escalade. It is a nice.
Come on, dude.
ride.
He doesn't have no payment plan. His payment plan is all up front or
Hey.
nothing.
What if I trade you an Elvis vibrator special edition?
Hey, dude, I'll
If
hook you
it's
up with
$3,000, get the
I'll
$3,000,
hook you
go
up.
sell it, and give me the $3,000.
No, it's gold plated,
Come on.
bro.
Come on, I'll give you a early
Super used.
adopter.
You can put yours on the market. Do what you got to do with
trade
that.
Straight across.
Vibrator.com.
It's slightly used.
I'm still waiting for that controller
I got a deal
stand.
for you. You want to buy a Hummer?
Oh, man.
Whoa, who we
Well,
buying
that sounds like
the
something
from?
coming from Fork.
Yeah, you want something that looks like a Hummer?
He's trying
A
to get rid of
vehicle
his
from Wilmy or a Hummer from Ford. There we go.
Shit.
It's got everything you need, man, to run over people in New York City with.
Oh my God, I got the
I don't know.
You can run over cars, trucks, pedestrians. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You'll
you
never
won't
even
be
know
able to park it anywhere, but you can have a Hummer.
Oh,
Hey, listen,
have
there's
one.
nobody in the streets right now anyway.
Good point.
I can park anywhere I
It's
like.
true. That's true.
The thing's like 6.5 feet wide, so it does take up an entire parking space.
I mean, King, the good thing is you alone are going to support Sony with as many years you're going to buy.
Boy.
But in turn, they're going to be supporting King for how many
Yeah.
more years?
Right?
Yeah.
Still trying to
And
check
now,
out, damn it.
let's
It
move over.
it doesn't cost that much to flip. You just got to have patience and just sit there. Don't move off your number. Let your number do the talking and just walk away. That's it. Don't even get it to the Kumite fight with the put the bid up. No. 3K. You in or you out? Somebody wants it. Somebody got deep pockets that don't care. That doesn't care. somebody just had a divorce. They don't care.
Someone doesn't mind feeding their kids for 6 or 7 months. They want a PlayStation.
Yo, some people don't even have kids.
Fuck little Billy, right?
Somebody wants to end up in that trash can. behind
I'll be honest
Fuck
with
the
you.
kids, man.
When I flipped a couple Xbox Scorpios, I did get multiple messages saying I was an asshole, my kids can't eat, and I replied with, and?
No, so what? No, don't
Someone's
nobody
buying
fucking
it.
buy Yeah.
I'd be like, that's kind of fucked up because they came to you, right? You didn't
Yeah,
force them
right.
to buy it.
No.
Or
I
did you?
sold them. I sold mine.
Yeah, did you force him?
You said that to you?
Fork forced him.
See,
Guaranteed.
there's nothing day one to go crazy about. Literally.
Not now.
On
Everything that
Xbox
comes
Live.
out day one besides Bug
I mean,
Snacks, you can play on the
Well, I
PlayStation.
hate, I hate to
4
say it, like
Yeah,
Miles
fuck
Morales
Bug
was that
Snacks. You
game.
can
in
go
a
buy
sense,
shrooms,
but
dude.
Now it's
Fuck.
not.
I was
Be
going
good
to
to get
keep
some
Miles
shrooms.
Morales. Like,
I'm
I
just saying,
would have kept
man.
one PlayStation 5 just to play Miles.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? But you just told me it's on my PlayStation Pro. So now you just made the sleeping dog inside my living room get a bone. That's it. You're going to get a bone that day.
A good bone.
Yeah.
One of the nice femurs from a cow.
I don't know. I don't know. It's probably 5 hours. I don't know. I don't care.
Shit.
But I'm gonna get the digital version. I'm gonna play that game. I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna play it right there. I'm not even gonna. I'm going to sell every last one I can get my hands on. If you know me, send me some of those DMs. Hit me. Come on, I got you. Just ship them PlayStations to me.
Right.
3K.
Dealers, I feel really bad for you, brother, come Tuesday.
Oh, no shit.
Why is that?
You'll see. You'll see after the podcast.
All right. Hopefully you aren't planning on showing up naked at my house this time.
I mean, is that frowned upon?
You just gave Fork an idea.
Fork's making notes.
I am.
Fork's not that far away.
Yeah, exactly. Fork's a lot closer to you. So, but anyway,
Restraining orders are just dates at a courthouse.
What was your thoughts and what was your number for this show?
They made me want to buy games.
Hell, I don't have that problem. I buy games all day on fucking Steam and shit.
I was gonna say, like I said, the show, as far as like a game showcase, it was solid. It was a solid fucking show. I saw games. I saw gameplay. I saw shit I want.
I saw games. Sir, so like Rain Man.
But it didn't make me want to buy a PlayStation. Like I said earlier, the only thing out of that whole fucking show that made me consider a PS5 at some point was the digital edition's price. The games didn't, because nothing was placed. It wasn't a PlayStation showcase. It was a fucking game trailer, goddamn compilation, and COD, Black Ops sold me instantly. Boom. I didn't give a fuck if it was goddamn Nintendo Switch that showed it in 720. I want that game. Like, I loved it for the fact that it had no bullshit talking. Like, there was minimal talking. It was all games. I liked that. But it didn't sell me on PlayStation because it didn't feel like a PlayStation event. It felt like a fucking games showcase. And like everybody else said, we've seen numerous of these fucking games multiple times. I want those games. I don't want that console. Not right now. I don't fucking need that console. But I'm still going to hit David up with a layway. I'm
going to say like Todd. You messy, man. You messy.
No,
I'm very
listening to him, and he damn straight. He said, I love those games, but I don't want the damn console. Well, thanks to Sony, you don't need it.
Oh, shit.
It is
they
what
heard
it is.
you, and
It's
they know
getting
what
dirty,
you want, and they're going to give it to you. Your PlayStation 4 with the games that you saw.
Well,
right?
Another article just
You're still going to hook me up with that
King,
layway.
you
though, right?
are really enjoying this, aren't you, man?
Oh, dude.
Another article just popped up by VGC saying sources have told that the stock for the cheaper digital edition console is expected to be much, much lower than the standard version worldwide.
So basically, good fucking luck.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, mind you, it's gone on sale randomly here and there, and everything's already sold out. I just talked to the GameStop guy where I live. He said that they got, guess how many at GameStop?
Probably 6.
3,
4. 4. Yeah.
4.
I was going to say it's less than 10. Yeah.
All they got.
I was
Miles
guaranteed
looked
less than
badass,
10 for
though.
a GameStop.
Well, look, a lot
If
of
GameStop gets 10, how many does Target or something like that get? Maybe 20 or 30?
all those games that
Probably.
are showcased look good.
Not-
Exactly.
While you
They
wait
sold
for
it
your-
on games,
I
not
can't
a
read that
console,
one.
right?
While you wait for your flowers,
nobody's saying the PS5's not capable.
Goodbye for all your apologies. I'm told they are coming. Damn, Eric. Holy shit.
But they did. They sold you on games, right, Bummer?
Look,
It was an awesome show because of the games, not because of the fucking console.
Well, they were hoping to grab you with the price, and the price was
Give me
good.
your knees.
It was the after stuff.
No.
The after stuff screwed it over. Once you told me that everything's on PS4, I'm like,
Yeah, that means I can play all these fucking games on my X. I don't.
shit. Shea butter.
Shea butter.
With coconut oil, too.
I mean, at the end of the day, Microsoft is like, hey, you know those vibration controllers, you can feel when the gun's jammed. Let's shoot 1 foot off to prove it.
I mean, it's just it's just crazy to know that they have been the best marketing ever. Like, they've always been great at marketing. We know
It was a fucking game showcase.
It's just kind
it was
of
not a
fell apart.
console showcase.
It is fell apart.
That's all there's to it.
But they told you it was, though.
I found out all these wonderful
That's
games
true.
I could play on my PC and not have to get a PlayStation.
I was surprised that they showed the diverse lineup of games that they did. I thought they was going to show a regurgitated lineup of games. They didn't do that. They showed a diverse lineup of games. They showed Miles Morales gameplay. But what
Cold
was
War
revealed
gameplay, that was
a
nice.
lot. So what? Exclusive?
But it wasn't PlayStation.
I don't care about that.
It was a game.
Call of Duty when it's going to play better on the Series X. Like, you got to show me stuff that's going to run on your joint and is about you. Right? Okay, fine. Most of that stuff is multiplayer. Fantastic. Okay, cool. But it's going to run better on the damn X. Okay, so you got this for exclusive time right about now. Okay, cool. You came out with your price. Look, fantastic. That's great. Miles Morales is on PlayStation. What the? Like, that's it. That's it. You screwed the pooch. There it is. It's over. You have definitely turned your fan base against you. I don't care what anybody said. If you're still a PlayStation dude after you heard that Horizon Zero Dawn Part 2, which you were screaming, that's next-gen visuals, is on the PlayStation 4 Pro, I don't want to hear nothing you have to say because you're
And that's
fraud.
why knees are on back order.
So
Man.
get yourself
True
an X
story.
and just get the best.
Just realize this. Keep your PlayStation 4 Pro for the next 2 to 3 years. Buy the PlayStation 5 when it's $150 cheaper. And then you can play next gen in 3 or 4 years.
Yeah,
While
but
the
I mean,
Xbox Series
this
X
is
is
all
next-
kind of the same logic they used against everything but PlayStation until they got drop kicked. I mean, at the end of the day, like if you want better performance, next gen is about better performance and visuals.
Yeah,
right. So this is why I've been explaining x86 over and over and over, and how this shit's all going to scale. And you know, again, you want better performance, you want better visuals, buy a next gen console. Who gives a fuck if the game is on a PS4? Like honestly, we like to tease these fuckers because they've been so stupid about it. But
No, exactly.
at the end of the day, like that's what it's about. If you want better games, better frame rates, and better visuals, you know, you're going to enjoy that stuff scaling across multiple platforms. And that's that's where they're going. They're copying exactly what Microsoft are doing. If you haven't seen that for the past couple years, what the fuck have you been doing?
So who's the leader now?
Playing the algorithm, you know, you got to do your thing on Twitter.
This dude got mad at me. He said, $3K for what? For your PlayStation 5 that you ain't going to get. I got you.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Aaron Greenberg has now earned my respect once again, man. I'm sorry. The dude, yeah.
Tell us why.
I just showed you a minute ago, alcoholic.
Oh, are you talking about his post?
hours. He's waiting for all of his apologies.
Ah,
So,
gotcha.
but anyway, while we're talking, Huss, go ahead and tell me your score for the night show, sir. Dealer wants to get some sleep. King's got to
5?
go to sleep.
Yeah, I gotta get ready to work.
I'll give it a 5.
All right. Leo, what was your score, sir?
-10.
Holy shit!
And you're a
Spring.
fucking PlayStation guy. Holy shit.
There is not
Well, that's
one
probably
single.
-10. Leo's hurt.
Here we go.
There's not one single fighting game.
There you go.
Not one.
I mean,
Fuck 'em.
you can
That's
fight
true.
King for some PlayStation 5s.
No, he
I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
There's a
Help me
shotgun
fight
in
him
front
for
of
some
the door.
layaway options when the show's over.
King said you hit that age where you can shoot somebody now.
That's right. We don't tussle no more. We shoot muscles
It's
off.
the smart move. Keep it handy. You just have to point and click. Boom.
You
Done.
For some reason, you cross 45 years old, you're just like, yeah, fuck it.
That's
it's easy.
it. Yeah, I'm not trying to get dusty knuckles. Pow.
That's it. You've done that enough already. Ghost, what is your score, sir? Because you look like you're all into Doom over there.
Yeah, man. I didn't watch it because fuck PlayStation, and PC. I hear is getting enough of it, so that's good to hear. Because I've got a PC, and go Xbox. Good talk.
Love it.
I mean, we're doing it, dude, for a different reason. We don't take this shit seriously, and we're not doing it for clicks. I own everybody on this panel owns every console except for Ghost.
Me, I have a box. I sold the fucking thing though,
and it's like Dealer said, just multiple times tonight. We're doing it because it's just funny now at this point. That's why.
There's a difference between being toxic.
We'd
and
be doing the same thing.
Yeah, there's a difference between being toxic and saying that I'm better than you, and actually saying, "Hey, here's the proof now," because they literally shit the bed.
When you feed the people that follow you hardcore full of shit, flip them upside down, drop them on their fucking head, yeah, you get shit. That's what happened today.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, you can look behind me. I've got Kratos.
Just saying.
I've got all types of statues and shit behind me, so I play everything.
Look, you can dress up a dumpster all you want, but when you have sex in it, it's still sex in a dumpster.
Yo, this dude put on Twitter, he said he could get a better deal from me, $2,999 plus shipping.
Awesome. That's a good price. Do you have layaway?
No.
All right.
No.
Well, like I said, we got to get these gentlemen out of here because both of them have to get some sleep. So we will start with King first. King, it's awesome to be with you on the air every time, sir. Tell everybody where they can find you, man.
Oh, man, you can find me this Friday at Dolph Castle X. That's DCX Statue Show, open mic at 9 p.m. where we talk video games, statues, comic books, everything that's in the collectible realm. You can catch me on ILP Sundays at 1 p.m. with the rest of the panel. This week is going to be especially lit. Oh, boy. Especially if tomorrow pans out how I expect it to pan out with that Game Pass thing going on. I swear, man, if they can drop just one or two little hints to let you know that this is going to happen around this time, it'll be a real good show. That's what I'm looking forward to. Catch me on Twitter right now, roasting people and selling PlayStation 5 for $3,000. There's no layaway plan. Make sure that your bank got enough to cover the funds. And don't try to send me half and talk about half later because I'll send you half a console and half later.
You cut my console in half, motherfucker. That ain't nice.
I'll take the wings off your console and just send that to you.
Maybe it won't overheat that way.
I know, right? Oh, boy. Could you
Damn.
But yo,
That
it's
ventilation
great
gonna be
hanging out
good.
with you guys, man. It's such a blast. All these wonderful bits and that little thing Peach Fuzz you got going on over there. yeah. Rub that.
Keep you.
You didn't complain about it last week.
He wasn't talking about the walnuts.
I mean, I could show you a longer beard.
You talk about that Game Pass taint? I mean, we saw that.
Oh, shit. Oh, hell.
That hurts. That hurts. That hurts me.
Dealer, it's so much fun, man, being up late with you, buddy. Oh, man.
I think Dealer's already went to sleep.
Yeah, Dealer done did fell asleep.
Dealer.
Huh?
He's here.
Oh.
All right, Dealer, I know you really don't need to tell anybody, but sir, tell them where they can find you.
Oh man, you can find me in the dumpster when I pass out.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm fucking tired, man. Like,
oh god,
Jesus, this past week has been crazy. My goddamn cat died, so that was kind of a crazy experience.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so I mean, a whole crazy thing there, and then fucking, to pay a couple grand to try to save this little rodent's life, and it still ain't enough, man. Just appreciate your pets. Appreciate your pets. That's my message for today.
And you don't think it's a rodent. You loved that fucking animal.
Yeah, I mean that was an endearing term that I would call him. Okay. But yeah, I mean it sucks, and I've just been kind of on the grind, working and trying to play some damn games and manage my social life in the middle of a fucking pandemic, wearing armor made out of tampons. And I guess I'm just doing me. I'm working on this fucking video. I guess I'm gonna launch this shit tonight. I don't know. So I guess check my channel after the show and should have something up there. Maybe if not, it'll be in the morning. And again, thank you guys for checking out the show. I was a little low energy today, but if you enjoyed the show, hit the like button, share it out, and subscribe to these guys. And again, David, you're a rock star, man. One of my favorite people in the community. IronLords is one of my favorite podcasts, and you guys keep doing what you do, man. And Wilmy, thanks for having us on, man.
Oh, dude, I think you've been on the show at least 12 or 13 times now.
Maybe 40, 50, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, dude, it's been a lot. But we always enjoy having y'all. I knew when you first came on the microphone you were tired, dude. I could hear it in your voice.
Yeah.
So.
And I was supposed to do another one with Game On Daily. I was like, man, I can't. Like, I just need I need 3 hours to just fucking do nothing, So
I know where you're coming from, dude.
But yeah, good show, man. Thanks.
All right, Fork. Tell everybody where they can find you, Mr. Potato Head Fucker, sir.
Well, I forgot to do this, so here you guys go. I forgot to do numbers. So 331, 423,
779.
Shut the fuck up, because I've actually gotten those numbers back, you son of a bitch.
7.
I told Leo that, so
82.
I'm being fucking
sorry. I missed the pre-meeting show.
400.
Okay, the numbers are 808, 423, 331. 808, 423, 331. I'm getting the fucking wrong numbers back, and then I got to check them. Fucking stop it. You're making my job hard.
For anybody that's not listened to us before, the numbers are for the giveaway. We are giving away 2 3070 graphics cards and 2 3080 graphics cards.
Wow.
So that's $2,500. You don't have to join the channel. You don't have to give Fork a hand job. You don't have to send nudes to Dealer. None of that.
You do have to send needs to King, though.
Dealer, if you get nudes, I apologize.
Hey, butter.
And the more people that can send us those codes get more points to those cards in November, we will give them away.
And that is the right codes. The correct code.
The correct
codes.
And mind you, this contest started on September 5th, so almost every video we have, there's only a couple that do not have codes. Every video has codes. All you got to do is get the codes, get the video, the name of it, like, comment, send it to GBTB Nation. That's all you got to do, and you get 1 entry. You need X amount of entries. We're not telling you how many yet to enter the giveaway. That's all you got to do, and you have a chance at a $500 or $700 video card. So get on it.
Stuff. Like I said, you don't have to join the channel. You don't have to do anything stupid. You don't have to shave all the hair off your body and watch Golden Girls on Tuesday nights.
Wait, you said I had to do that to join the fucking panel.
They don't need to get a tattoo? Huh?
No, they don't have to even get a tattoo. I told you you didn't have to do that, dude. I just didn't be doing it.
Listen, Wilmy. When I put that thing there, I never thought in a million years anybody would come through on that Patreon and do it. All right, and I blame Squirrely Dan, his ass. And you came through and did it. if I did not do it, what type of man would I be if I don't stand by my word? Everything we put up there, those guys have to do. So if they, is one thing up there, I hope you don't touch. But it's
Really?
Man. All right. Good night, guys.
They gotta get there. They're sleepy. They're sleepy now.
Let me talk real quick here.
Anyways, you can find me at Forkboy Gaming Forkboy_Gaming on Twitter. We stream here. Almost all of us are here streaming, so check it out. Have fun. King, thanks for coming out. I do appreciate messing with you. I do appreciate the film we have, the laughs we have. Dealer, thanks for coming out. I appreciate all the stuff you guys put out because I use your guys' knowledge when you say something of. So I don't fucking know.
I was wondering where he was going with that. I really was.
He uses our knowledge.
So now you know why you get angry messages, right? Because it's all twisted.
Another smack is coming any second now.
Right?
He's like, hey, babe, I'm in the dark. I got a couple teraflops for you.
All right, Dread, tell them about where they can find you, dude.
First off, thanks, Dealer, for showing up and being here. And also, the one and only Xbox 360 Lover 01 for coming.
You know, the PlayStation Nation, man.
So no, it's appreciated that you guys are here hanging out with us, and we always have fun. So you can find me on Twitter, Dreadpool, YouTube, Gamertag, and yes, say it with me, Stadia. Yeah.
Okay, I thought that died on the 12th.
No, I'm still getting my
still
games.
thing?
I'm still getting the free games. So
it died for me over a month ago, dude. I'm
gonna join him when Diablo.
I got
comes
no
out.
friends. I got no friends. That's okay.
The day Diablo comes out, I'm over there with you. Don't you worry. Me and you.
Okay. So obviously here every Wednesday night, and then Playcasters on Saturday, with whatever we got going on there. Breakfast with Boom Friday mornings at 10, and also,
your own show.
Yes, also Breaking Bread with Dread. And I did do a recording this week, which should go out sometime, hopefully by Friday or Saturday. So it takes a couple days for it to hit the other sites. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's actually surprisingly taken off very well.
Yeah, I think that's a great concept, a great idea. But you got to make sure that these dudes, you bring that COVID test, you swab their nose.
Q-tip.
You stick that long Q-tip that's like into their brain, and you touch their scalp.
I'm going to reset their brain.
That goes in your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been testing people at the hospital wrong all this time.
Oh my God, this guy. Let's go.
You know what the funny thing is? Because I listen to all these people with podcast, talking about podcasting. They're like, you have to have the cleanest sound. You don't want any background noise. You don't want this. You don't want that. And like everything they said, I did the exact opposite.
You do what makes you right.
And another one that gets me too.
It'll make you stand out yourself, your stuff.
What is it, Woomy?
Another thing that gets me too is, you have to be so professional, really, because we're over 11,000 subscribers, and there's nothing fucking professional about it.
No.
Yeah, thanks.
We got one person with fuck me fingers or I'll fuck you fingers. We got one person that's high as fuck the entire time. One person drunk. Wilmy tries to figure out what the hell's going on, and I'm just trying to figure out what the next step is. I'm going to hop in.
Yeah, exactly. But like I said, we've got to get these guys out of here. So,
Yeah.
Palmer, tell me where they can find you, Mr. Fingers.
Of course, you can find me on wonderful old Twitter at HRBomber1414 and Xbox and PlayStation HR Bomber here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if I can ever catch it on Saturday on Playcasters, I will definitely be there. But also, thank you, King. Thank you, Dealer. Awesome. Out.
Did you script that?
No, it sounded like it. All right.
No, that's
solid.
Sorry.
You can find me everywhere at Italian Clowns, pretty much. You can find me at Four Guys with Quarters on Tuesdays, 4GQ News, Wednesday through Friday. You can find me on Breakfast with Boom on Mondays. You can find me on Gaming Beyond the Box Wednesdays at 8 p.m. And now we're on Amazon Music as well. We were under NDA. We were one of the first hobbyist podcasts that were contacted by Amazon directly to be on there. So we're on there now. Check us out.
All right, and Gamer by Choice, thank you, sir, for the $25 super chat. Just wanted to support the show. Well, it is
Damn,
very
thank
much
you.
appreciated.
Appreciate
sir.
it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
I will send you a nipple pic for that. Thank you.
He's such a giver. He's such a giver.
Yo, I got
And-
people going crazy talking about sources.
Oh no, my sources are right here.
Oh, you're nasty as hell.
And tell everybody where they can find you, sir, and tell them where they can order that Elvis 5-bedroom 3-speed limited. Don't be cruel. Jailhouse rocks. That way, there'll be a whole lot of shaking going on, sir.
NCS_Husk everywhere. You can find me here Wednesday and Sunday. We'll see you on Sunday.
All right.
And keep
Moving
in mind, M&M is not the only little white dude who can speak fast. All right,
Sure.
Ghost, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
Thanks for everybody coming out. Guests, find me the Evil Ghost on Twitter, Xbox, World of Warcraft, whatever that's attached to, Steam or whatever. But yeah, fucking have a good night, man.
And if you want to
Yes.
find Ghost, you just look up the Flat Earth Society in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and you will find his picture on there.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
didn't
that's a
drink
Twitter
tonight,
thing. You
pretty
just
sure.
applications, no worries.
And for some reason, it's showing up on the tablet, but not
$25 processing fee.
Oh, there it goes.
PayPal.
Leo had a
Cash
stroke. So
You know, if you get 10 people, you can
Will
buy
me.
a PlayStation 5 off King.
go ahead.
And
Hey,
And-
10 people want to send me that?
Lupa, thank you,
$25.
thank you for the $5 super chat just because loves you all. Thanks for the giggles. Oh, you're welcome, and glad to see you here every week. And of course, I am Wilmy Hood. You can find me on every single gaming console there is, except for Stadia now. And you can find me on Steam. You can find me on the Epic Store. You can find me on Twitter, unless you're one of the 40,000 cocksuckers that I've got blocked. Then you're not going to find me. But then you can send the message to the Fort or GBTB Nation on Twitter. And also for the show, you can go back. We are on every single podcast outlet there is humanly possible now. You can listen to us on iTunes, all the other sources. You can go back, get the numbers, submit those to us, and then you're in the entry for the graphics cards.
So many numbers.
It's not hard.
It's not that
Unlike-
Look, dude, we don't want to hear about that right now. Your dick's got nothing to do with this.
And
No, I'm good. I can look at King all night. I'm great.
I do want
He
to
does
thank
have
our
pants on now.
I do want to thank our
No, that
guests.
came off a minute ago.
I do want to thank Dealer Gaming and King for being here with us tonight. It has been a blast, and like I said, we have tried to calm it down and be much nicer tonight. And next week we will have Colt Eastwood, we will have Tempest Sun, and Mr. Noof Nukem with us on the show. And Colt says he will go on webcam,
You know-
sir.
That's what was missing from this show. Dealer.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, dealer, when we gonna get that face reveal, bro?
I don't know, man. How much money you got?
Listen, you got a minus out.
Hey, he got enough for that
Money.
PS5 though.
You got layaway?
If I was
What
Dealer,
money we're talking about here?
if I was Dealer, there is no way in the world I would show my face on YouTube.
Look. Everyone knows why I do that.
Don't ever do it.
Money. Okay, this is why I do the
I mean,
money.
I stopped watching
currencies
Review
are
Tech when it
different.
started being on camera. I mean, I don't want to see people on camera really personally.
it.
So I'd rather see gameplay or something. So
Oh,
I don't know
I
why.
mean-
You want to see my nipple? Which one you just
I
said?
don't know. Does that count as a face? I think that would count.
He
The
said,
face
"Stop
reveal?
watching Review Tech when he put his face out."
Just next week, dealer, show up, show us your titty, and get the fuck out.
You got a titty?
We'll,
I'm out
we'll
of
call
here.
it good.
All right. Thanks for everybody that joined us, and thanks again to our guests. We are going to get out of here because these guys got to get some sleep, and I have got to piss a goddamn river. Thank you. We will see you here again Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. Have a good night. Fuck y'all. Silver versus blue.